Hello, everyone, and welcome to Aneria, the Shattered Realms, episode 20. Woo! I am so happy to be back. For those of you who have not heard the news, who aren't on our Discord, join our Discord. Colby has said that he is going to be taking an extended break in order to, an indefinite break, I suppose, yes, in order to focus on his family. We wish him the best, and thankfully we were able to pull out an old grizzled veteran from retirement for one final job. Yes. Welcome back, Torrey.
Fresh out of the musical space.
Reunited and it feels good.
It was, we missed you while you were gone, but we're glad you're back now.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
We needed to be rained in anyways.
It's true, yeah.
We're
Two buildings have been burned down.
Well,
Yeah, the character that you are going to be playing may not provide any sort of normalcy, I suppose.
Yes.
I'll lead you down the path that rocks.
That's right.
Perfect.
That's right.
But thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. We are getting into session 20 here, and we're getting into the next leg of the campaign, and I cannot wait to show you what I have in store. I have been.
So tune in next
itching.
episode.
Yep. Have a good one. Goodbye. Before we begin
How many
tonight-
legs is this? How many legs does the campaign have?
Well,
Is it
so
like
it's a
millipede?
centipede campaign.
Okay.
I'm not quite up to millipede level yet. I do have about 10 or 12 different moving parts that may or may not end up causing things. I haven't written the full list yet, though, so I don't really know. We'll have to see. But
It's ominous.
that's what I like. Ominous and cliffhangers. Those are my two go-tos.
Sometimes ominous.
Oh, yep. I also apparently like
Ominous hangers.
Hold on, reset. Ominous cliffhangers.
Yes.
My wife. She's playing Harry Potter.
But before we begin tonight, let's go ahead and just run through the usuals. Do you like liking? Do you comment about commenting? Do you subscribe to the idea of subscribing? We'll do all three of those to our channel, please.
Yes.
Come on.
Yep.
Skull and crossbones.
Yeah.
If you are happy, the chore
You're
is
happy.
back.
If you're happy and you know it's skull and crossbones.
Jump, jump.
Is that a thing, or did you just make
our
that up?
thing.
just now?
Yeah. Apparently.
I don't know.
Yeah. We just put skull and crossbones in every.
No, I know about skull
Oh
and
yeah, of
crossbones.
course. Yeah.
I started the skull
That's
and
right.
crossbones.
The squid.
I'm sorry.
The only one that's
Do not recite the deep magics to me, witch.
Squid. There's now a squid.
Yeah. There is a squid.
What does
Mhm.
a squid mean? I wanna
The
know.
squid represents Calamaria, the illithid maid that Preston drew during one of our streams, which are on Friday on YouTube and Twitch at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Calamaria.
It's either going to be a paint stream with Scott and I, or an art stream with Preston and I. Maybe
Sometimes
we'll be able to
Preston
get
solo,
you
depending
on
on
there
who's
now
on.
because you're back from
I don't know
outer
what
space.
stream it would be.
Yeah, it's just fun. We just sit there and chat about random stuff while Preston draws or Scott.
Comment section is fun.
Yeah,
We
it's a
chat
lot of
about
fun.
whatever.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then
There's calamari.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear it tonight because of technical difficulties, but thank you to Syrinscape as always for providing us sound effects and ambient noise.
We love the angry cow.
It's true. We do love our angry cow.
I'm having such a good time already. I seriously.
His mind is blown.
This
You're
is
like, what?
good because I have drank so much caffeine in preparation for being manic tonight. Let's do this. One final thing though,
One more.
Mr. Rogers,
Yes.
give us your channel. Tell your channel for us.
Okay. Go check out Mr. Rogers Reviews Everything. If you like movies, anime, TV, games, video games, tabletop games. Sometimes I talk about Pathfinder.
If you don't
One time I
like,
talked about
if
Pathfinder.
you don't like any of those things, you're also welcome to comment in the comments channel, and he'll convince you that you're wrong.
Yeah. Come at me with your opinions. Tell me that mine are bad. They are bad. So come tell me about it.
They're not.
Yeah, they're pretty
No, they're
bad.
not. They're pretty awesome.
So.
Everybody has bad
I was
opinions.
trying to use reverse psychology. Don't tell
That's
them.
what I was doing.
Oh,
okay.
I'm-
See, it worked on me.
Yeah, it worked on me too. I'm like,
I was in on it.
Nobody, no. All right. Well, I think without further ado, let's go ahead and get into tonight's session with a little bit of a recap, because that's what we do now. The party, after finding out that Grimm had poisoned the minister of Meadstead,
Maximilian.
Maximilian, was was a little bit split because one of their member got charmed and then teleported away. Grim was able to get Bolt under their control because Bolt has a terrible wisdom score.
Yep.
Not anymore.
Yeah, you're protecting yourself a lot more.
Yeah, well, I got that scroll.
Yeah, you got that scroll from Krauth.
Yeah. Scroll of Intellect Fortress.
But you were able to hunt down Grim before she was able to leave, and you were able to free Bolt. They were able to recover the guard that they had accidentally killed using Revivify, and the three of you kind of wrapped everything up a little bit on the storyline because that was who had been poisoning the minister and who had been trying to frame Krauth at the same time. Afterwards, you investigated the dockyard in order to find out when the Harried Arrow was going to arrive, which is the ship that Theravix owns, or at least is a part of. Spoiler alert. And we kind of ended with the party knowing that he was going to be there the next day.
Yes.
So, the party spends an evening in Meadstead free from responsibility. Do you have anything in particular that any of you would like to do during this free time? I will also point out that you did teleport Andraste to Salsport to be with her sister.
Yep.
I'd like to sit and brood in self-doubt and... No, just kidding.
And you,
Typical
you performed
Flip on my
with
TikTok.
Buster the Busker.
Yes, you did perform with Buster the Busker.
But we had to change his name to the Professional
Yes.
because he got paid.
Yeah, he did.
So,
No longer a Buster. Now he's a rock star.
yep.
Okay, so if there's nothing that anybody wants to do, you can spend a night just kind of lightly drinking, Meadstead Light, Meadstead Moderate, whatever.
I abstain.
Meadstead, low calorie. edition.
Exactly. Now with flavor. And then...
That one didn't test very well.
No, not really.
It's grape juice.
And then you aren't staying at Barrel Hall tonight. But your room is being paid for the evening at Meadstead's Finest, which is one of the mini bars in the Golden District.
Mm-hmm.
And
Look at you.
I know, is it freaking royalty over here?
I'm so fancy.
I'm gonna just
But you didn't
add some
know.
market sounds. The next morning, there is a knock on Aramis's door. Thank you.
I will open.
I think it
the
went
door.
like,
Housekeeping.
Oh, one?
yeah. I knew it was
Sorry to everyone.
Finish it. Thank you.
Okay, I'll open the door.
There is actually a young boy standing there. He looks like he's probably got some half-elven features. And he goes, "Morning, mister."
Piss off. I'll shut the door.
Oh,
How early in the morning is it?
it's probably about, 8 or 9,
Okay.
a little bit after
I'll
sunup.
shut the door and then I'll feel bad and then I'll reopen it and be like, what do you want?
Apologies for interrupting whatever it is you're doing. I have a message for you, actually.
A message?
Yes.
All right. Hand it over.
Yeah, here.
Here's a copper for your trouble.
Oh, thank you, sir. And he'll take the copper and he'll run off to go shine shoes or whatever it is kids do these days. I don't know.
For fun, right?
Yep.
I'll open it up.
You can go ahead and read the letter that I sent you on Discord now. And if you'd like to read that out loud...
I will. Let me pull that up.
Since he's a bard, we get...
We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
I'm not going to sing the rest in case
I'll read it in my normal voice because I felt like doing that. Okay. Aramis, you have been a valued companion over these months, assisting me in my quest and helping me find the Wayward Watch. As I suspected when I was guided to them by my goddess, I've been given knowledge and a goal thanks to the help of such noble companions. I've spent the day with the New Earth, a group of my own kitsune.
Mm-hmm.
Nay.
Nope.
Kitsune.
Kitsune. In my universe, they're called Kitsune. Kitsune are different.
People that are formed under the care of a mother by the name of Kiyoshi. I spoke with her and her daughter at length, well into the evening, about my goals and theirs. Apparently their journey is taking them west to Big Town, which can be no coincidence considering where the second book is said to reside. They have also shown great interest in my quest and have excitedly agreed to welcome me into their earth and aid me in my quest. We are breaking camp and should be leaving by noon today, striking out towards Big Town with all due haste. This is all done with Lunara's guidance, who gave me signs during my prayer that this is the path I was meant to be on now. Well, I do wish you to convey my gratitude and sentiments to the rest of the Wayward Watch, I'm writing to you specifically because I wish you to join me. I know your God has his own plans for you, but I'm worried that the path he is leading you down is one of destruction and death rather than peace. I instead invite you to a gentler path, one where you can walk in the moonlight and bask in the gentle caress of Lunara's grace. There's a way forward where you do not have to kill at the whims of some vengeful deity. I just know it. If you wish to continue on your path, I understand. You've been a kind friend to me and a staunch ally, though. So it would be remiss if I did not try to bring you along. If you wish to join me, meet me at the campsite before we leave. If you wish to continue on your way, then I hope you go with my goddess's blessing and continue to provide the Wayward Watch with as much aid as you have given me over the last 2 months. In either case, I wish you and the Watch all the best. Give them my gratitudes and apologies, your friend in all things, alone. Okay.
And at that point, you can get up and get ready for the day. The rest of the party can wake up as well and head on down to the main level of the tavern where the what is her name? Her name is Gallinat. The lizard folk bartender is already hard at work serving up breakfast and morning mead to the very hungover looking crowd.
I'll go up to Gallinat, you said?
Yep.
And be like, excuse me, can I get some food for my companions? Two of your breakfast specials, or whatever you make for breakfast.
Of course. Yeah, happy to help. And she goes and she just grabs 2 plates and she takes this big spoon and just pours like 2 things of... not gruel. What's the name?
Oatmeal?
Oatmeal. Yeah, might as well be gruel.
Is it oatmeal or is it like hops meal? Barley meal?
Yeah, barley meal. Yeah.
That's all they got here.
Like, can't oats be turned into an alcohol too?
There's wheat beer.
Yes.
Yeah. You can turn anything into an alcohol if you're brave
Now I
enough.
gotta look that up.
It's called
Just let it ferment long enough.
it's called Quakerade.
Quaker
Yeah, whiskey. Whiskey comes from oats.
So yeah, it is whiskey oatmeal.
Corn. Okay.
Then there are 2 thick slices of
Maybe not
ham
all whiskey,
and some like fried eggs that she piles out of
Okay.
there as well.
Yep, I'll go ahead and sit them down at the table.
Couple silver.
and- Yep. Pay her.
Victor's looking very sober and very bored. It's like, man, these taverns are not as fun when you're the only person that is not drunk.
I'll put the letter in the
try-
middle of the table.
I suppose I shouldn't talk loud. Make sure nobody gets a headache or anything
Victor,
from drinking that
try the
spill.
oatmeal. It smells very alcoholic, actually.
Actually tastes better than most of the mead stand as far as alcohol goes for
pretty
Victor. So you put the letter in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and pick it up and read it. Well, I'll hand it off to you. That's quite the turn. At least this one didn't die.
It's true. But sometimes I think that death might be easier to understand when a friend leaves.
Well,
Victor's
perhaps we'll hear from him again one day. But in the meantime, today's the day, apparently.
Well, I haven't decided. Think about it.
About leaving.
What time is it?
It's probably about like 9 in the morning. Took you an hour to get down here.
Probably left.
Do we know exactly when the ship is coming in?
Noon. Yep.
Well, I'm glad he found his family. And hopefully found some others that seem to want to aid him.
I feel
Agreed.
responsible for him in a way, but I think these Kissoon will be good help for him.
Yeah,
So,
at least it's not going alone.
Feel a little less guilty. Letting him walk away.
Well, to be honest, I didn't get much healing when he was around, so I don't know.
Did I tell you that that scepter that you cursed me with?
Oh, yes.
He took the curse off of it, and it became a
really?
some sort of artifact of
I
immense
knew it
power.
was pretty cool.
And he took it with him.
So much for a legendary artifact.
Oh, now I know why Colby left.
Taking this to another campaign?
Yep, doesn't matter. If you get a legendary item, you're out.
I'm so sorry.
So is there anything else that you guys wanted to discuss?
Well, I hope that if you do stay with us, I hope that we can help you down whatever path you need.
It's a bit late for that, I think.
That's true.
I've put my feet forward and I must follow through.
Well, in the wise words of a man I once knew, you could go down the path with Roma, the path of peace, or you could go with us and go down the path that rocks.
It's pretty good. It's a good path.
Which one of the recruits said that?
I think his name was Crunk. Trunk?
Oh, the
He was the dancing
orc,
monk.
the orc
Yes.
that played the harp.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, and then
I remember now.
he died when he drank the wrong. He thought he was drinking a potion, and it was not. It was one of my poison vials. I should not leave those out in open places.
He had levels in Druid and could speak with animals. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes.
Squeak.
Scott's writing this down. I can see.
Yeah,
so I don't
I'm
have
seriously.
to.
I'm gonna get a list.
Yep.
Get your stat block in the chat now.
Yeah, maybe your level 13 character can be one that died via Victor and Bolt's hands.
Yep, give us your character name and their way of death.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The bigger the donation.
We'll write it in.
Oh no.
The more gruesome the death.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as breakfast continues at Meadstead's finest, the coming and going of patrons causes the morning light to spill into the tavern from its ill-placed eastern door each time it opens. This causes no small amount of grumbling from the hungover men and women trying to eat their way through a greasy meal to staunch their aches and get on with their day. One of these is longer than normal and brings with it a beautiful Aasimar woman that you all know, shining like a beacon as she steps into the room. Finally able to get a good look at Kalmia without any pressing matters, you are able to notice her silver-gray skin and shimmering silver hair in a better light, along with a pair of bright white eyes. Her clothing is proper, a doublet and a set of slacks that are close to nobility and are perfectly tailored to a surprisingly fit and toned body. She is also, now that you observe her closely, not without blemish. A deep scar runs along the left side of her face, trailing from her forehead down her left cheek. She steps up to the table as the light flares once again with another entry, momentarily illuminating her like the celestials her kind is said to take after. Good morning to you three. Thank you so much for, being here, agreeing to meet with me again this morning.
Of course.
I hope you remember that we did have a meeting this morning.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yeah. It definitely hasn't been
Totally.
2 weeks in the real world.
We're in the right place.
And it definitely happened last episode, let me tell you. I didn't forget about it or anything. I wanted to let you know what was going to happen today with the Harried arrow. Obviously, we're all very concerned about potential slavers that have been coming and going underneath the watch of the guards here. The plan is to have the Meadstead guard wait in place, in ambush, while you three go wait in the dockmaster's office for the ship to arrive. As much as Quarian wants to be the one to charge in and arrest Theravix as soon as he arrives, we feel that it would be better for you three to go in with an inspector of sorts in order to ascertain their numbers and inform them of the situation so that they can surrender, hopefully. So,
Surrender. I hope they don't. It'll be fun if they don't.
it might not be fun for the people of Meadstead if they don't, depending on how many buildings are close by.
All right. Fair enough.
But meanwhile...
Again, we are very, very sorry about the warehouse.
It
We do not have any plans to burn down anything else in the city as of now.
I've missed
Right?
I've
Right?
I missed every bonfire so far. All right.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. Between the burned down buildings and a few of the farmhouses that have been crushed by some beast raging around the landscape, I'm not quite sure
That
how we're
sounds
going to
absolutely
manage our
horrifying.
insurance fund.
That sounds like a good time to me.
To each their own, I suppose. And she kind of like glances back over her shoulder a little bit, kind of gives this little weird look to somebody behind her. And then she says,
Who do you have back there?
in a moment. The mean
I lean over,
guard,
she's like, nope.
yep, she's kind of like leans with you. Please respect the dramatic reveal.
Oh, right. Oh, my mistake.
Meanwhile, the Meadstead Guard will be surrounding the ship while you are confronting Theravix, making sure that nobody can escape or get on board, in case Eredred the dwarf woman tries to slip on as well.
Right.
To that end, I actually want to introduce a friend of mine who I've asked to come here and play the role of Inspector because she has some familiarity with that sort of role, and it could be a good asset if things go south, as some of you are hoping for.
Well, I just need you to know most of the people that we have come, we haven't had a very good track record, at least the last couple of years, of keeping them alive. So as long as they're okay by themselves and we have no...
If you can't tell, we're one member short.
Yes, I was
That wasn't
going
my
to
fault.
mention that.
Died
Is
in a
everything...
terrible accident.
Wait, he died? I thought you said...
He was attacked by some kitsune. Yeah. But you never know.
The kitsune killed him? His Those bastards.
Roll a deception check for Victor.
Just don't want people following after
Victor
him.
has new favorite
Oh
enemy.
my gosh, I rolled a 24 on my deception check.
I totally believe it.
Do I need to send the guards after that earth that has come through?
They're already gone.
All right.
All right.
That's very ominous.
Favorite
Already
enemy. Favorite enemy.
Sorry.
Kitsune.
Anyway, let me introduce you
Got it.
to
Socially covering your tracks.
let me introduce you to my companion and who you'll be working with, Wayward Watch. Now, would she introduce you by your full name, or would she call you by your nickname? Would you introduce yourself and insist on being called by your nickname, or would you be okay with the formal title in this case?
She can call me by the formal title, and I will gladly correct her.
Perfect. Wayward Watch, this is Winifred, Rosa K. Bloodbane.
Is it good to see me or what? Am I right, fellas?
Go ahead and describe your character as well, as she moves out of the way and this boisterous half-drow woman comes around the corner.
Mm-hmm. She is half drow. She has kind of like a mauvey, purpley, pinkish skin.
Okay.
With long white hair that she keeps just like braided down the top. And a nice plait. She has ember eyes. Though amber. After
A friend of Lyra.
Okay. Preston's wife has the most amazing eyes. There's a ring of blue, and then a ring of what's next? Green, and then a ring of brown.
wow.
It's ring.
That changes.
That's cool.
She identifies
Is
as
she a
hazel.
demon?
Yes.
Because in all animes, if your eyes are weird, you're a demon.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just the rules.
Preston
They're all
married
right.
a
I'm gonna
demon.
write that down and ask her when I get home.
Hey, honey, are you a demon?
Dallin wanted to know.
She's beautiful and amazing, and I love her. Anyway, but my lady has amber-colored eyes. She is dressed in like some black leathers with some like plate armor over it.
Like strategic plate armor
Yes,
plates.
she's got a little bit of a cape.
over the shoulder.
Yeah, and
For the dramatic flourish, of course.
Yeah.
absolutely. Why did I say that? It's so weird.
It's recorded forever. Welcome back.
Skull and Crossbones if you love absolutely.
No!
Give an episode.
Now no one will do Skull and Crossbones because they're like, that was
There's
the
going to be
dumbest
a million
thing I've ever heard. Absolutely.
They're all going to be me,
Squid.
but
I'm gonna go in and put like
Oh man.
please continue.
For absolutely flair.
Anyway, she has at her side like a little, like the handle of just like the hilt of a weapon.
Mhm.
And it looks like it's like a stalk of a plant of some sort. But there's no blade. And she's a curvy gal. She's
Some would say
thick.
thick with multiple C's.
Yeah.
How many C's?
And
It's
is there
important.
a dummy prefacing it?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a dummy. Yeah.
Okay.
How many C's?
Of
'Cause it's
Kim
important.
Kardashian's butt.
Like, she sent me her Hero Forge figure, and I was like, I literally sent her the Friday. Damn! 'Cause it was impressive.
Speaking of which,
Oh, yes. Speaking
Here
of
you
which,
go.
Here she is. See, she's well endowed in
unfortunately,
the
the
butt
Hero Forge
area.
figure kind of failed in the butt area. A little
Imagine
bit.
that just like bumped up
A little rounder. We need to get like a little resin dot on there to smooth out and make it a little more.
If you're excited to have her part of the party, leave a peach.
Leave it absolutely if you're excited to have her part of the
Absolutely peach.
It's skull and crossbones.
peach.
Squid.
Anyway, there she is.
Yeah.
Shoot,
There you
awesome.
have it. Thank you.
Looks like she can
awesome.
fight.
And thanks, Scott. She looks like a good painting.
Yeah. And everybody at home has been watching
that was a
as well.
that was a Monday. It was Tuesday.
Tuesday got it.
Was a print this ASAP. And I was like,
And,
okay,
and Scott
sure.
painted over the next couple days really quickly. So
Thank you, Scott. So, first of all, it's Fred.
Oh,
Okay.
apologies.
Forgiven. And I can tell, if I could be honest, based on this singular interaction with you, I can tell none of you have a sense of humor.
no, I'm not at all.
Well, I'm actually known to be quite funny.
He tells a lot of stories about buttresses. It's quite hilarious. Right?
Yes. That's not a euphemism. It's literally an architectural thing.
Oh, do you know any knife jokes?
Later. So I'm sorry, where are the heroes you were telling me about?
These are them, the Wayward Watch. You know, the Battle of the Bloody Fountain.
We were waiting here
He-
on the razor's edge.
You know that one, don't you? You can go ahead and play it.
Just like looking at you like,
back
never
in
mind.
Hero.
I reach for my lid and I'm like,
I'm joking! You said you had a sense of humor. I thought
Fred here is an accomplished adventurer, much like yourselves. I owe her my life, and I hope that she'll be a great asset to your mission here.
We could use all the help we
unintended.
get.
Kamia's going through trying to find out where the pun is because Cory can't remember. Like
Asset.
Oh, asset. Yeah. Right. A little bit of a blush.
I'm gonna put an emoji of peach on Cory's face.
Don't do that.
with an explosion.
The funny thing is, I do the pre-edit, so unless he like skips to this part randomly,
yeah.
it's not gonna happen.
What's the time?
What one?
Okay.
Time signature?
Some text.
Yeah.
Some text as well that says dumper.
Thank you, Swass merch. Don't forget about it. It's in store. It's
Oh, yeah,
for this moment.
Did you know that we have a Dankus Swass set of swim trunks now?
Oh, wow.
We do.
I don't even.
They're boy and girl
Who wears
trunks.
them?
No,
Just Preston.
Just, yeah,
Just me.
Preston has one.
I mean, it's a pretty bold choice to walk around in something that
Yeah.
says "my ass is sweaty."
You know, it's true. Especially at the swimming pool. You got a dank swash at
You-
the swimming
Well,
pool?
you have a swimming pool. Does Becca wear some? Your dating wife?
The one's a boy short, and then the other one's like a. They were actually, fun fact for anybody who's interested,
Fun fact.
they are the most comfortable swim trunk I've ever worn.
The
As far
women's
as-
ones?
Not the women's ones. But maybe.
I mean, it's
I don't know. I'll
okay.
have to try it.
Report
So I'll
back.
let you guys know. Report back.
Picture didn't happen. This is why you subscribe to the Discord.
Yeah, that's why I subscribe to Discord. You get to see the sneak peeks.
It's true.
I don't know why. This makes me like embarrassed.
No,
Sorry.
No, but it is. It really is. It really is.
What? Embarrassment on this show?
Never!
And I
Show
don't
doesn't have
get
embarrassment.
embarrassed. I embarrass other people.
It's
I
true.
embarrass myself.
Is yourself another person? Do you consider yourself another person?
That's fair.
I do.
We are very off topic. Why don't we get back?
Anyways,
Reel
that one back in.
I'm joking. Of course I know who you are. You legendary. In fact,
Oh.
the night that you, well, was it you? I remember hearing about a very beautiful woman. I don't see her in your presence. But the beacon that night I was there.
Oh, really? Me too.
That's-
You were fighting on our side?
Anyway, so what are we doing?
She didn't answer my question.
You're going to be acting as inspector during this.
Victor's
Yes,
getting
you do.
shifty
There is
eyes
a there is a
this
dangerous potential slaver that needs to be brought in by the guard. And I figured because of your history with the Arcanum, you can kind of bring that gravitas as the inspector.
one. Maybe she was a prisoner
Absolutely.
that we freed.
Yes, were you captured at the beacon that we let go?
I was not captured at the beacon.
Oh.
No. In fact, one could say I was freed at the beacon.
Well, good.
I'm
We're
gonna
glad
message
to have
you.
brought that to you.
Do you have to talk when you message?
You have to like whisper.
I'm gonna whisper. Check the book of bounties. Check the book of bounties.
Check the book of bounty. Okay.
Do it. And I
Also, join our ASMR channel.
The book of bounty is giant, right?
could I
Like,
hear them?
I'd be like,
Let's go ahead and do. Can you do a
Stealth?
stealth check against? Would you be actively listening for any whispers, or would you just be using your?
Doesn't matter. I
passive-
got it one.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you do hear that
Okay,
whisper.
as you say that, I want to use
Check the book of bounties.
as telepathic speech
I will stealthily.
Okay.
to speak to Aramis and say, it's not polite to whisper in front of others.
I don't see any Fred in
And
here.
that's directly in your head.
Try,
Yeah.
try,
I'm just gonna
That's-
drink my beer and like pretend I didn't hear.
try
anything.
Winifred.
I don't see Fred. What was your full name again? Oh, I'm sorry.
Winifred Rosake. What then?
Was it Rosa K? Is that how I pronounced it?
Rose Ace.
Rose Eaton.
Rose
Rosaceae.
ACI. Sorry.
Rose
Eaton. Rose Eaton.
From the
Yep.
Bloodbane.
Bloodbane.
Bloodbane. Sweet.
And I don't believe you have any bounties on your head.
Oh,
Well, I don't know.
There was that one situation in Pilfer, but they can't really ask for bounties.
Do I find anything?
No, there are no bounties on
She's queen.
one Winifred.
Well, forgive me for just wanting to know who I'm keeping company with. But,
We have a very strict regiment.
We
We
do
are
really.
a well-oiled machine.
Jesus, at
No
the three of you.
crime.
Yes.
No crime
Thank
allowed.
you, Victor. I have been trying to
You're
keep
welcome.
up with
You're
that.
welcome.
No more. If you can hear.
Tin Man, yes.
Actually, it's more iron, a little bit of silver, 40% titanium. Anyway,
Buns of steel, yes, I get it.
Buns of steel. Actually, famously, he does not have a bottle.
but I do have buns. Yes.
Yes. Anyway,
Forgot.
is there anything else that I can clarify? Otherwise, I do have some pressing matters to get to. You will be all right. I promise you. These three are competent. They just saved our minister, actually.
Wow.
Yes.
She says
That's
to
true.
Aramis
That's
in
true,
his
we did.
mind, I'm watching
Just back at you.
you. So, when do we start?
Well, the ship shows up around noon, so
okay.
we should probably get there a little bit early and set up.
That works.
If you're going to play the part of the inspector, then I guess we need to find roles for the rest of us.
Other than-
perhaps.
I think you would make a great barmaid. Is that role available?
All of the maids are men around here, actually. They are men.
They're called man-maids.
They're called man-maids.
They are? Seriously?
Yes, they all wear lederhosen.
Well, I think you'd make a great man-maid. Truthfully.
Funny thing is, you're not the first person to tell me that here, so...
Is that right?
It's true.
And you look
say?
like... Assassin's Creed? I really don't know.
Okay, I
He's a
think,
member
does
of
have
the
a
Eight
creed.
Rings,
think
actually.
that is a compliment. I am.
You have a ring on your finger. Let me
I'm a
see.
member of
Are
the
you
Eight
married?
Rings.
Engaged?
No,
Who is
no,
she?
not
Tell me
yet.
more.
Well,
Like, does she have a
actually,
cock?
and then Victor starts like going into. We met on this time, and this is like totally just. Gives the
I'm
whole story.
bored. Now, how are you
Oh.
dressing up?
I usually don't.
Costumes?
I have a fancy uniform.
The people we are looking for.
I'll go get it.
Remind me as a out of character. The people, the gentleman we're looking for, other than the dwarf that you guys that got away, that's the only person that knows our faces, right?
Correct.
Well, their faces, because I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Grim dead.
And Grim did. She's
Okay,
Yeah, but
so
she's dead.
so the inspector, I'm like inspecting the shipment.
Yes, you'll basically be acting as like you used to in the Arcanum sometimes, where a ship, a boat would come
Just
in. And
routine
you'd have
traffic stop, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Routine.
Do I need to-
breathalyzer? If you want to,
Okay.
that's up to you.
Yield.
That is, that is your prerogative.
I will literally come back downstairs wearing
The Commodore's
the
outfit.
Commodore's outfit, the one with the fancy shoulders, and,
Turn around.
and I will turn around and I will just keep turning until you tell me to stop. Like, is this
That
enough?
is a yes for me.
Okay.
You go find your lederhosen, and you.
You have later hose.
You just go, like, grab one of the man-maids and pull it.
I think I'm comfortable in what I'm wearing. It's a bit more freeing when I'm trying to fight.
It would-
the lederhosen kind of.
It
might
would seem a
ride
bit
up.
odd for a maid to be part of an inspection group.
I just want to see a minute.
Well, that costs a little bit.
Oh, well.
He's
Started
starting.
counting out coins.
How much exactly?
He's starting a new program. It's
Asking
calling it,
for a friend.
Only. What's a different word for fans? Only
Brooms.
believers.
Only
Only
windmills.
clans?
Only clans.
That'd be Ezra, because he was
It's
part
mail
of it.
order.
Yeah. You're that type.
Well, he is.
I am going to. I have other meetings that I need to get to.
Oh, you're
I will
still
leave
here.
you with this whirlwind and be on my way.
The
It
thing-
was a delight to see you again.
So good to see you too.
I hope that everything is well in your life.
Well, it will be one day. You know.
Yes,
You
I
know.
am aware.
Now,
If you need anything, just call. I will be keeping an eye on the situation.
before we begin, I need you to sign this hold harmless agreement, please, to make sure in the event that she dies, it is not our fault.
I'll leave that with her. Actually, she's
Please
an
sign
independent
it.
contractor.
No, thank you. So, we have a little bit of time.
Can you do that? Can she
I
do
didn't know you could do that.
Nobody's ever refused the
No
contract.
one's refused the contract before.
Internal mind. Just implodes. Puts it away.
Yeah, Kelmia's gonna walk off. She's
Well,
good.
thank you so much for your time.
Of course, of course.
Toodles.
Don't be
fine.
too hard on her.
It's hard.
It's fine.
Tell me your names.
I'm Bolt. Nice to meet you, and I will reach
Okay,
out
Belt,
to
nice to meet you too. You,
Aramis.
Lederhosen. Aramis, yes.
Yes.
Okay. You, Dark Boy.
I am Victor of the Eight Rings, known by some as Vicky.
I'm sorry, it sounds like you have marbles in your mouth. What was the name again?
Victor with a V.
Got it.
I love this manic energy.
I'm sorry. I had to do something totally different from what I was doing before.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just here for the ride.
I like it.
Okay, now how do you... So, you're all part of the... Let's be serious now.
Yes.
I won't tease you about your lederhosen, although I do want to know how you know they ride up.
I
was-
can actually
It was
answer
part
that.
of my act on the circus.
Oh,
It was a comedy act. Little
Really?
song and dance routine. But
So how
That
much
was
does it
massive.
cost to see that routine?
tickets were going for about 8 copper. 8 silver.
Stealth versus perception again.
I mean, he just recently missed it. They did a performance out here on the corner in the town square. It was amazing. I'm actually his manager.
Are you now? I don't believe that for one moment, but that's all right.
No, I have a contract. It says it.
Contractually, it's true.
Really?
I even got paid. Makes me professional.
Okay. So, the Wayward Watch, that's you all.
yes.
And,
Well, this is not all of us. There are some that
There
don't
are
know.
technically a few extra members, but they're not available.
oh, that's too
They're
bad.
out
They
on
pass
their
away.
own inventions.
Flashback to 16 different deaths.
Well, some are still alive. Most.
Oh, I was joking. I'm so sorry. Did not mean for it to take such a gloomy turn.
I'll tell you about them one day.
No.
Okay. So freaking notes. Good
Yeah, okay, so Bolt, now you are the comedic relief. Yes, I see that. Aramis, you are...
That's jokes.
He's really good with the blade, and his singing voice is just as sharp, not flat.
oh.
Get it? That was a joke about music. I am funny.
Yes, I can see. I was going to say he's the emotionally stable one. Yes, and you...
I mean, it's actually kind of true. When you look over here and over there, yes, I would be that guy.
You're kidding me. Really?
I think so.
Wait, what? What did he say?
Nothing.
I'm sorry. I was
That was a Preston question.
trying to think up a funny joke.
He's the emotionally stable one.
Oh,
Preston's like, no, really.
no, seriously. That was like, yeah. Sorry.
All right, I'm sorry. So, who's the leader? Who's the leader of the club? That's me. For you and me?
Generally, we don't have a leader. We usually vote on where to go.
Democracy.
It's
We kind of all just
Very
lead
different.
ourselves, and we end up in varying different areas, and somehow kind of all come back at the
Just
last
that kind of
minute
work.
to
Ooh,
save
I
each other.
love that.
At least in my
Yes.
experience.
I don't think that. it's
Usually,
not the best
when
way to
even
do it.
even them were here,
Can't believe you guys took down the Archon.
but we were second in command. She said so.
Oh, very good.
But
So,
since she's been
you're
gone, we
number
haven't been running the
two.
show for a long time.
Oh, you're both number 2.
Yes,
I mean,
I guess.
Yes.
But now number what? Like I said, it
I
was
don't
very
know. You're
democratic.
both number 2. I think that leaves Aramis as number 1.
Aramis is the newest one here,
Okay.
so he's
Seniority rules.
I've already outlived one, so I think I've got bumped up a little bit, don't you think?
Okay,
That's
you.
true.
We need,
Right, we're going with that story.
we need to add that to his performance review. Get him up.
right.
Bump up. Would you like to join? We'll see.
Let's
You have not proven
Let's
Call
yourself
this
yet.
trial,
see.
right?
It's very forward of you. Just got here. All right, so I'm the inspector. I have a great outfit. I'm going to be honest with you. I was joking about your costume. I don't think you should wear it.
I
I
mean,
think it looks
I
nice.
think I look very regal.
Yes.
Is that really
You look pretty handsome,
okay?
I would say.
He could
Thank
be a
you, Aramis.
dignitary, perhaps. I am very good at hiding and being stealthy and making distractions where people least expect them.
But
Silent, but
since you have
deadly,
done
if
this
you will.
before,
Yes.
I will heed your advice, and I'm literally just gonna start taking it off right now and stuffing it in the
There's a
bag.
couple people that are like,
Sorry, are they naked if they don't have the clothing on?
I haven't thought of that.
I haven't thought
It's
of
just
that
raw
either.
material.
Raw. This week only.
I mean, I have my armor on all the
Lederhosen
time,
and armor.
and I don't take it off.
There's something beneath that? What does it look like?
That's usually a bit
That's-
rude to ask somebody.
Have you seen it?
That's for me to know.
How much would you?
Victor
How
has.
much would you
Yeah,
charge?
I mean, I've seen them.
How much would you? 8 silver?
I am in canon.
I've seen
In
them.
the canon, Bolt is actually very shy without their armor on. So if you've seen it, it was very much a "Ee!" and then run away. Right? Like,
Yeah, I've seen them.
What does it look like?
can we
like a
can we
mole.
please get back to get to the
Okay.
subject at hand?
Okay, I'll be the inspector. What role? You're going to be hiding.
Yes.
Aramis, what are you doing?
Hopefully killing Theravix.
Hiding. I don't like hiding. That makes me sound like I'm a coward. I will be scheming from the darkness.
He does that a lot.
The darkness and the scheming.
Frequently hiding. I
You
see
bump
that.
into one of the manmates. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. But apologies.
Could we borrow that? Thank you.
You want a drink?
No. Your clothing.
Oh, that's my only set. They don't give me
I'll
another
get
one.
it from you. Don't you worry. So, you are planning on just killing people. I really like the sound of that.
Just one man.
One man. Okay. How?
Make him see the error of his ways before plunging my blade through his eye and out the back of his head, hopefully.
Ooh, that sounds amazing.
Well,
I give me chills.
do we have to kill him?
His
Perhaps
conviction.
Yes.
perhaps we can.
I don't know, I've never tried to
Perhaps we
not
can
kill
capture-
who Solos told me to kill before, so I don't know what would happen.
Perhaps we can try to capture him and maybe find out more information about his organization and what he does.
And then
Sounds
you can
kinda
kill him.
difficult. Extra steps. I'm not really a
Wait,
fan.
Camilla said we're not
Sounds like
supposed
Mertz
to...
with extra steps.
Oh, but.
Camilla said we're not supposed to burn the town down or anything.
Right.
And you
Gotta
could
be
torture him first.
Ooh.
Have you ever tried that?
I
It's
haven't.
very fulfilling.
It's more
Well,
fun
that
when they're
sounds-
when
that
they're
sounds-
not tied up.
Pretty bad, actually.
Oh, Bolt, you got your work cut out for you now.
I'd like to think that I have a line, and I think
Here.
torture
Hopefully
is
this
probably-
helps.
I'm gonna need it. Don't
What
worry.
has he done? This man. You're out to kill. You don't
Well-
even know, and you're just
Well, he is a slaver, and
oh.
capturing people for slaves
Listen,
is bad.
listen to me, Aramis. Imagine how many people he himself has tortured. Should we give him a little taste of his own medicine? Just a little.
I'm not very comfortable with torture, but
They just rack him over.
Thank you.
I think I'll just settle for a quick stab.
Fair enough.
Do you want me to hold him while you stab, or do you want to stab? You can hold his eyes open to make sure. Because what if he
hold on,
blinks
is this gonna
in
be
the
like a
middle?
bonding thing between you two? Like,
I don't think you should bond over murder, no.
actually, I
course
I
not.
take that back.
I mean, I bond
that
with
makes
my
me sound
blades in order to murder,
hypocritical because
Probably not.
I've kind of held people while you killed them.
Honestly, I feel like all of my familial
few.
relationships have been bonding over murder, but
But, man, this is
I
really
wouldn't say you
meta.
held them. I would say you were wrestling them.
I mean,
And then I stabbed him.
put them down on the ground, usually.
Man,
Gave me a bit of an advantage, though. I just had to go like that. You know,
Yeah,
just-
because we're a team.
All right, fair enough. You can hold them down. You can hold
You
them
all
down.
noticed that the people that were sitting at the next table over have moved a table further
Openly
away.
discussing the
Well,
murder.
correction. Like the last couple times I've tried to hold someone, I'm not very strong, but I'm pretty quick. So
and he's
I am
not
quite
a
strong.
coward.
no,
Remember that.
Battle of Bloody
Not
Fountain.
a coward.
That was me and Ezra.
It's true, it was him.
Who's Ezra?
I don't want to talk about it.
Some kind
He's
of crush.
dead
Wait,
too.
Ezra, Nezra, or Ursa? Which one?
No, I'm.
There are three of them.
Triplets?
No. It's a long story.
Okay.
Which you can hear about here.
Can't wait to hear
I
about
have
it.
multiple friends named Ezra. They're all well and doing other things.
No
in the
idea
world.
Ezra was such a common name.
It's not.
Hmm.
He's not a common friend.
It's a common face,
That's
though.
sweet.
That is some actual, like, very
not
emotional.
common.
Like, I love it. So,
That's good for you.
If I'm being honest, he kind of sounds like he sucks a little bit. So. Victor will remember this.
I think this is the most
that's also
chaotic
one.
episode ever. You probably need to put that in our thumbnail.
yeah.
Chaos. And
Chaos abounds. I
told you. Whirlwind.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
what time is it?
Like, in game or
Yeah, no,
in real life? I literally looked at my clock down here.
I'm like, okay, that's enough time conversing.
It is probably around, I'd say you guys have been talking about 30, 45 minutes or so.
Like
So
9:45.
Act,
almost.
and Act 1, now we're in Act 2.
yes.
Okay.
So you're gonna be stealthy and try to
I'm going to try and watch from the shadows.
scheme from the shadows.
Yes.
You're the inspector, and you are.
If something goes
The
wrong,
muscle?
I will be there.
Would that be okay?
A little bit small for muscle.
I mean, if you were wearing the
We could
later
probably,
hosen,
yes, I was just going to say that. You could see better if you were wearing the costume. but-
and I'm actually very good with numbers, so perhaps I could be your accountant.
I think I'm
Yes,
gonna
I
go
think
in the
people would
shadows.
Do you have a
Yeah.
sweater vest?
Do I what?
Do you have a sweater vest?
A pocket protector, perhaps?
No, I
perchance?
don't have a sweater vest, but I do know a gnome that makes a wonderful cloak. I'll have to introduce you back in Salzburg.
Another chill runs down the owner of Nomenclature's spine as he's talked about once again.
What's his name again?
This poor man has
His name is Gnome,
Gnome.
N-O-M.
That's
Yeah.
right.
He's Victor Bolt is pretty good friends with him.
Like
Like
lovers?
No,
or-
like whenever
Well,
he comes in, the guy
Maybe
goes
someday,
flush.
but perhaps. But right now,
Doesn't even realize.
we're just very,
Oh,
we're
wait,
just very good
wait,
friends.
wait. Are
When
you
the-
a stalker?
Whenever no, he's not. He doesn't do the weird stuff through the windows. Maybe he did that one time. But when we went in the door,
How do you think?
every
he knows
time the
about
gnome sees him,
buttresses so much?
he
He's
goes
always up in the windows.
he goes completely flush. That's his love, yes. I think the gnome likes you,
What is love?
or he's terrified. I'm not sure which.
All right.
They are one and the
so-
same.
That's fair.
Love
In my
and-
extensive knowledge
And
of love.
terror?
Yes.
Love and terror. Love and terror.
Go together
In
like
my
that.
experience,
Rhymes with terror.
I don't I'll think on it.
Does anything rhyme with terror? Let me know in the comments.
Farrier.
Terror.
Bearer,
Yeah, bearer.
Mhm.
like a
Goes
ring bearer.
together like a pallbearer.
Pallbearer.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Anyway,
that's dark.
all right. I think you guys speak a little bit more. We will go ahead and move along the cat party. I will herd you out the door.
I would like it. I was kidding.
Yeah. So you guys can head to the Dockmaster's office. That is where you'll be staking out, waiting for the harried arrow.
Now, from that area, is there any vantage points that are kind of like up and able to see a little bit more of the playing field?
So the way that the layout is set out is you have the four warehouses off to the
Four now.
off to the northeast of
Okay.
town, and then the direct north is where the airships land. It's not a docking area. It's just kind of this flattened field.
So no matter, there's not any vantage point that would
Not
they would
really.
basically look
Yeah,
at.
There's
the
probably like
Dockmaster's
some.
office
There's probably
that
like
you're
some
in
big
is-
stakes hammered in the ground to like rope
Mhm.
off of.
Gotcha.
and stuff.
Okay, got it.
And the Dockmaster's office is just kind of like a single. It's almost. It might just barely qualify over a shack, right? Like a scale house or something like that. You know, a way station, that sort of thing. And the Dockmaster is a fair-skinned man who, with a top knot, who and a finely shaped beard. Sorry, I noted that in here, so I have to say it. Very well oiled, like full on, like curls and whatnot. And his name is Yagan Fieldspar.
Yagan or Yagan?
His name is Yagan. Sorry, the is me saying So
I was just clarifying.
thank you for the clarification.
So, yeah, we'll go ahead and walk in.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Does he have like a name tag or something so we know who he is?
Sure.
Yagan.
Oh, I always forget about that. I thought you were staring at my chest for a moment there.
Just the name tag.
Yeah.
We need to hang out here for a little bit. We're waiting for a ship to come in.
Right, you're the ones that Kalmia spoke about, right?
Correct.
You're the inspector?
Actually, she is.
You're the inspector. Mm-hmm. All right. There's some seats over there. Just have a seat. It's scheduled to arrive at noon. I'll let you know if we see it.
Okay.
I guess.
I'll walk over to the seats and then step off to the side and use my seat belt.
Victor's going to sit down and pull out a special book that he has and begin drawing a little bit of what he remembers Lederhosen looking like.
Oh, okay. All
And
righty.
at the bottom, he's going to write this as a command word.
Okay. Perfect.
What's gonna happen? I'm so excited.
We shall see.
So, Fred, did I get that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, tell us a little bit about if a fight did break out.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of talents do you have in combat?
Talents. What are you doing?
I'm just drawing a little bit.
What are you drawing?
Just some Lederhosen. What are your talents?
Mm.
Good deflection, though.
Nice. Very accurate.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. My talents. Well, you could say that my greatest talent is this.
Your mind.
Mm-hmm. Do you not believe me?
No, I too have a very talented mind.
No. She is going to.
Yes.
3 yeses is weird. Sorry, saying yes 3 times in a row? What the hell is that? It's yes, or nothing.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, Cass.
Yeah, it's true.
Here, can one of you hold this? Oh, I said the word.
So you had and Bolt took it as you said the command word "this," which activates the Clother's
Yes.
crochet.
Clother's
Croquois, I think is actually and the clothing replaces Bolt's current clothing because he's the one holding it.
Is it half
Which
on
why
him
did
and
you
half on
take
me 'cause
something
I'm
from
holding it?
Victor again?
Because I
You know,
am too trusting.
So there's
my
kind
low
of
wisdom
a little
score.
flash of smoke, and Bolt is wearing a lederhosen. Now.
I don't even react. I don't even realize it happened.
Listen. I wasn't supposed to say the word. I was supposed to give it to you, and you were supposed to say it. That way, it was more funny. But
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
never mind then.
Was that like that fancy magician's paper that...
Yes. Puff of smoke.
Oh.
Nothing.
If you have more of it, I would like to borrow some.
I'll see what I can draw up.
Well, to prove my point here, may I ask you, Victor,
Yes.
are you a willing creature?
Depends on the subject. But
Consent
mostly,
is important. Yes.
Do you trust me?
Sure.
Can I take that as a willing creature?
Yes, that's a willing creature.
I will then use delicate magic movement, and I will lift you up into the air.
I knew I could fly.
And
How good are you at landing on your feet,
Brazinger.
Victor?
Oh, I'm pretty good.
I'll drop him.
Okay. I don't think. How far can you move somebody?
30 feet.
30 feet. 30 feet. The
shack's
Scout
probably
is probably,
like-
yeah, it's only like 8 or 9 feet tall.
yeah.
So.
Okay.
like heads in the ceiling.
Yeah, we'll just get you up there.
What was your acrobatics?
19 plus the other one, and if it's a deck save, I can.
It's just acrobatics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Do you do a cool superhero landing?
That was pretty cool.
You know, we could have had a pretty good act between what I do and the little
Oh, yeah.
That
lifty
would have been
uppy.
cool.
Lifty uppy. That's what we should call it.
And one time I knew this guy, he had a unicorn horn. He would be in the sideshow act
A unicorn.
and an ascot.
Kidding me.
Pretty cool.
What happened to the horn?
I think one of the other...
Sounds a
One
bit
of-
showy, right?
Oh, that's actually a friend of ours has the horn now.
Yeah, it's
It's
like...
her holy symbol.
Oh, mercy.
There is no mercy in this dojo.
We need a short for that to go to that one.
I feel like Ezra. It's like the worst thing I could have brought to this world.
No.
The best worst
yeah.
thing.
But, yes, like the acts. But I'm glad, listen, I'm glad that you weren't in the act because you probably would have died
So-
with everyone else that happened.
I mean, a bit harsh when you say it that way, but yes, it's.
Honestly,
We have to
I don't
be
know if I'm
real with
capable of
ourselves, our
dying.
truth. Really?
I once spent an entire night in the river. Underwater.
That's pretty
You know
Can you
that-
breathe underwater?
I don't know.
I'm not able to. I know that. We tried. It didn't work.
That's true.
We could only count to 30 and then he.
Yeah.
Floated away.
I had to go into a genie's bottle.
My mind
What were you
said
doing
Genie's
underwater?
bottom.
Bottle does sound a lot like butthole.
Put a peach in the comments if you think you heard that too.
I'm sorry.
Peach.
Peach.
That was
I wonder what the subtitles look like on this episode.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
YouTube's like, what?
It's just somebody shrugging. Like I just give up.
It just cuts to
Bunch of
memes.
question
Someone
marks.
shrugging and it's you.
Yeah, it's just me.
It's the
We'll go back. We'll just go back to number 1.
Yeah.
Whatever.
cut to the translator. This is fine. It's got the little
Technical difficulties.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Kobold chewing on the wire.
So you were underwater for a night? What were you doing under the water?
Yes, that's
It's a long story.
unusual.
I honestly, I don't know. So when does this ship get in?
At noon.
it's so you guys have been talking for a little bit, kind of going over strategy and everything like that.
So I still want to continue on that though. So you can lift people. Can you lift other things as well?
I can lift things.
So not just people. What else? You said you've got.
I can push people away from me. I have a very fancy weapon. I don't want to use a spell slot to show you.
Oh. What are spell slots?
It's just verbiage that I made up.
A little bit of
but I
your
also
mana.
have this, and she pulls out her little
Rose
hilt.
stem.
Yeah, rose stem. And she looks at it. I just have to will it, right?
Yeah.
And a dagger grows out.
Oh, sweet. It's like the leaf sword from Adventure Time.
Nice.
I have so many ideas on
Okay,
what to do with that.
wait. And this time it turns into a whip.
That's cool.
I have a
Right?
whole different set of things.
I know
what
what
kind
you're
of
about.
ideas?
And I do the same thing with this. And one moment. And this time, a short sword.
And each time the previous weapon like falls off, or the previous blade falls off,
Like
and
wilts and falls off.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of nice.
And now, for the coup de grace. Is that what people say? That's what I'm
In
saying.
Aneria, they do.
Yeah, it is now.
And it grows into a rapier.
I also have something like that. And I want to pull the ever-shifting weapon out that I still have and
I
just
need
be
to
like,
give you the-
be like
the speed
mace,
for
sword, staff, dagger.
Wow, we're twins.
This is your mimic weapon.
Yes. I don't use it though. I put it away.
Well, I only use this sometimes.
So
I'm more of a
To break off the thing.
hand-to-hand combatant.
Well, do you think I should dress the part of Arcanum
If you've
Inspector?
got a costume, sure.
I mean, dressing up, that might be going a little far. Isn't the
Are you sure you don't want me
to?
to put my my nice?
I'm not sure that.
he's still wearing the
Accountant.
later.
Yeah, I haven't looked down
I
yet.
haven't even looked at it yet.
I mean, I just don't know if they would take you seriously.
Oh.
Let's take a vote.
About?
What are you? What's your
You're just
vote?
voting.
Oh.
I'm voting.
I just
voting
wanted
to
me
vote.
to vote. Doing my part. Come on.
I mean, he's contractually obligated to vote in all matters, so
Okay.
he's just doing his part.
The vote was: should Bolt don yet another piece of clothing in addition to what's happening right now? Vote. Raise your hand if the vote is yes. I'm gonna say yes, actually.
Probably.
That's
They do kind of ride up a little bit. You're not wrong. I mean, is this what a typical accountant wears here in Meadstead? Do all the man-maids double as accountants as well? They all have to go to school for accounting.
They're very,
Those
very
golems?
very well educated.
No, they don't. They can't do much of anything other than serve drinks.
Oh, I called it. Oh, that sounds kind of rude.
It's just saying what they are.
The man-maids?
Yes.
They're golems.
Yes, every single one. Have you not noticed? They're all clay. And as you start looking back through it, they are actually all made of clay.
They're made.
It is. They are man-made.
Man-made
Uh,
of clay.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
I never noticed
And you do
that.
remember Krauth saying that they were the best that money could buy, and it makes a little bit more sense now.
That makes sense as to why they all look exactly the same.
There's only one mold.
Yeah.
They broke it once, but they had to put it back together again. That's why there are a few
Weird looking ones.
smaller ones kind of walking around,
It's like
but
the
they
little
broke that
Play-Doh
mold.
got like stamps and they
Squishy.
come out a little wrong.
Yep.
Got me.
They don't put enough
They
clay
have a
in there.
seam right here showing.
That's hilarious.
I hate them. So yeah, I guess I am being a little bit rude by calling them golems, but gotcha.
I mean,
Wow.
are they sentient? Or do they have? Are they just?
No, they're golems. What are you talking about? That hasn't been your experience. This guy just might be racist.
Yeah.
I mean, they seem like they're sentient.
I'm going to move us right along here. The noon time mark.
Bell rings.
Yeah,
Boom.
basically. Comes and goes without any sight of the Harried arrow. And after about a couple hours, you're all getting a little worried that maybe word got out somehow.
Can I check, like, watching the crowd, can I get a sense if there's anybody who's acting oddly, or...
Sure.
It's a 18 plus, is it insight, or...
Yeah, it would be insight for this.
Alright, insight... It's going to be a plus 10, so that's 28.
You don't see anybody that's really acting out of place. Do you stay in the Dockmaster's?
No, I probably kind of just go wander around and just see if I can hear or see anything.
Yeah, you do see more guards than you're expecting, just because. But you're expecting them because you know that they're going to be surrounding the ship when it arrives, and that's causing a little bit of a confusion. Why people are wondering why there's so many guards here, but it's not to the point that anybody is acting out of
That's
place.
a good question.
Or
Gotcha.
yeah. And it does, after about 2 hours, Yagan goes, I don't really know. They're usually not this late. Either something happened to them or they changed course and they're no longer coming here.
Do you have any fast-moving ships that can scout the area?
No, we don't have any personal ships in Meadstead. Maybe you could talk to one of the captains of one of the other ships that are docked, and they can help you. And at that point, you guys hear a distant boom, boom. And turning to the north, you do see a small plume of fire off way in the distance. And he goes, well, that doesn't look any good.
I wish I could see long distances and had the tools to do so.
Yeah.
You bought a
like
spyglass.
1,000 gold to
Yes,
make.
I believe I have a spyglass.
Ah.
Yes, I do have a spyglass. Yeah, I will.
Okay. So you kind of extend the spyglass, look in. You see a large ship that looks like it's seen better days. It's about the size of an Arcanum frigate, but the wood and metal is scorched black in places, and several holes have been ripped into its surface. The thing limps along, bobbing and dipping before regaining altitude in the air. It doesn't slow as it starts descending towards the fields that have been cleared away for ships until it's just about to hit the ground. And at that point, you can all see it coming in. The end result is a hard crunch and deep furrow as the thing barely manages to make a mostly controlled landing. And as it does, it kind of turns on its side, and you can see half-scorched letters declare it as the Harried arrow.
Well, that appears to be the arrow, the Harried arrow, and it doesn't look like it's doing very well. I think we should go investigate.
All right.
Okay.
Looks like all the hard work was already done.
Thank you for your time, Yagan.
Of course, have a good one.
See you later, man-made hater.
Like, is that a threat?
Take it how you want.
He's
Made
going to
hate
take it to the grave.
Whoa.
So as you guys are approaching,
Enemy.
unless anybody wants to do anything else. Okay.
I mean, seeing it come down, Victor, if he knew of anybody who was like more civilian, not whatever, he would probably say like, you should probably seek cover.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check. They're a little intimidated, but they wouldn't be
So
intimidation.
persuasion, that's a 16.
16? Yeah. They go kind of scurrying off to get out of the way. As you're approaching, you do see like some one side of it is kind of starting to catch fire a little bit, and there are a couple gnome firefighters, because all firefighters are gnomes in Aneria now apparently. Yes, come over and they start blasting it with decanters of endless water. The typical geysers. Yep. But it doesn't look like it's a full panic on board the ship. It just kind of looks like, it's broken. You know, they're putting the fire out. It's kind of contained, and the few figures that you can see on board aren't rushing. They're just kind of pulling down the gangplank normally as you walk up.
As they're walking over Fred will put on her Arcanum helm.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just typical like Arcanum helm that you've seen. It's kind of that kind of skull cap, but it has a like a cloth drape on it, and the goggles obviously it's got a couple like metal eye holes and everything. But it is very much like standard issue Arcanum gear that you've all seen before.
The Arcanum is here.
You're with the Arcanum now. Joking, I'm not Arcanum. Well, not anymore. So I guess I'll lead the way.
We have a very checkered past with the Archon.
Oh, let me tell you, so do I.
Oh, I knew we could be friends. I did not. Maybe. Unless she's a spy.
Well, sometimes, but
I guess it's not the time to.
Well, right now she's an inspector.
Oh, you're right.
yes. Inspector coming through.
Yeah, like the firefighters kind of shuffle out of the way. Do you walk up the gangplank or do you stop at the bottom of it?
I think I'll stop at the bottom.
Okay. And you call out Inspector, and a man appears at the beginning or at the top of the gangplank. He kind of looks like he's seen better days. He's an alabaster-skinned Asmar with long, flowing white hair, black eyes, and a neatly trimmed beard. And he carries himself with a sense of pride, despite the arm tightly wrapped in a sling. His right arm is just kind of pulled against him. His brown tunic is ripped and splattered with a dark fluid, though it doesn't appear to be blood. Still, he seems a little cautious as he calls down. He says, "What do you mean, Inspector?"
Well, first of all, you look like you've seen better days.
We have.
What happened here?
We got ambushed while we were crossing over the Astral Sea.
A shame. Who ambushed you?
Well, just some weird ship with, some of him on board.
Accountants? What was your job?
Yeah, accountant.
Yeah.
Accountants?
No.
Very
the
odd.
Metal men.
Can I try and sneak away to the back of the ship?
Sure.
I'll kind of signal to you. Maybe we can go on opposite sides and
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
hot.
Plus 20. Plus 16, so
What
36.
what did this
18.
36,
what did this ship
18. Yeah,
look
both of
like?
you. It was like a small skiff style, black metal, blue streaks. It had spikes, kind of like spike clamps attached to the ship. My first mate and my navigator both died trying to dislodge it with magic, and we were able to get away. I've got one of the things on board. Deactivated here. We were able to kill it if you're interested.
I definitely.
Sorry,
would like to.
what did you say your name was again, Inspector?
Gotcha.
This is... I'm just trying to remember the names of, like, the different,
like their
Arcanum.
levels.
Yeah.
Oh,
you sent it to me,
Justicar?
but I
Just a car, guard, champion, or those are the three that you would, or like law mage if you want, or mage if you wanted, or
Well-
magus. Sorry,
I am Justicar Bloodbane.
Justicar. I didn't know.
Yes.
I didn't know Arcanum had a Justicar presence in Meadstead or anywhere else for that matter anymore.
Well, we do.
Give me a deception check, please.
Gladly. 17 plus 9. So 26.
Nice.
Well, is there a reason for the inspection? Do you have a summons or something?
Oh, we've just been doing inspections on all incoming vessels.
Right. Well,
To protect the good people.
of course, come on board and I'll have the crew bring up the cargo that we had.
Could we also inspect all of the crew? We want to make sure everyone is accounted for.
Yeah, all of us that are left. Sure,
well,
it's not
of course.
lost.
The bodies as well of the dead.
Yeah, sure.
We are sorry for your loss.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yes, that too.
By the way,
And, yes, we want to see the accountant as well that you killed.
right, of course. Come on up. And he kind of steps to the side and lets you guys start come up the gangplank. Meanwhile, you two have kind of
Can I,
moved around.
real quick, can I verify that the ship is, like, it said Harried Arrow on the
Yes,
side?
yeah,
Okay.
it does say Harried
Right.
Arrow on the side. You two have moved around to the back side of the ship. As far as it goes, it's kind of tilted, so the gangplank is a little bit more level than normal. So it is a little bit of a climb if you want to climb up that side.
I was just looking to see if there are like any windows or anything I can
There's a
see,
couple
like,
portals.
inside. Yeah. I'll walk over.
Do I have the broom with me?
No.
I thought he got Berserker back.
I thought I got it back.
I gave it back to him. Or do I still have
No,
it?
John was the broom that you got.
Well, we got
back.
we got the broom.
But we
and
went
then
when I went back to Salsport.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
said that we need it.
Yep.
That's
so you
right,
do
that's
have
what I thought
So I would have given it to you. Yeah.
So I obey.
Listen, do you think you can fit through that porthole?
I mean, I think I can. Can I fit through the portal?
Yeah.
No, I can. I'm pretty
All
like
right.
I'm
You
a
can
bean.
squeeze
I'm a
through it.
beanpole.
Yep, me too.
All right, let's go.
All right.
And then I'll like get on the.
It's like one of those half
Do you want?
windows.
Yeah.
We
Do you
have to
want
go to the bottom.
to? Should we both hang from it? Do you want to ride saddle style Yoda?
Yeah, all right, I'll get on the back.
All right, let's go
Don't
Yoda.
tell anybody.
I won't.
I'm hugging him from behind.
I'm gonna try and climb through the porthole.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. You're just squeezing through at a slower pace.
wanna
You're
look
able
around,
to
what do we
slip
see?
inside. It's pretty dark in here. Do either of you have dark vision? I mean, obviously,
I
Victor
do.
is.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are able to see this is like a cargo hold area. There are a lot of large crates, boxes, that sort of thing. It doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary, but roll me some investigation checks and let's see if there is anything out of the ordinary.
16?
16? 19. So you don't find too much out of the ordinary as you're kind of going through it until you get to the end, Victor.
Okay.
And you see like the last crate in the line kind of has some scuff marks nearby that makes it look like it doesn't, like it's been slid across an area back and forth
I want to
many
inspect.
times.
I want to guess. I want
I think I found something.
to show him on the floor.
It looked like it moved to you. Why is the other cargo not moving like this?
Is everything else tied down?
Mm-hmm. Everything else
Is this one tied down, but it's scraped?
It is not tied down, no.
Why would they not secure this?
Let's find out. And I'll.
Okay, and yeah, it moves easily, but it goes on a track. Like you feel it kind of like catch as you try to push it off of this track, and you see that it leads down below, and in the hold down below it is a it's kind of this pit with a couple like stacks of hay and a bucket in there, and it looks like it's got some. Just like a couple air holes sticking out the side.
I had a box like this once for
But
a
it is
grasshopper.
empty.
It did not survive.
Well, I think this is proof that this is a slave trading ship.
It is.
We just missed the cargo. And
And
that
there's nothing in there.
Nothing.
2-hour window we couldn't account for.
Yes.
I don't
Well,
like
I
it.
am much more convinced of their need to be brought down.
Are there stairs going up?
Yes, there are stairs heading up.
Is there anything else of import that we see in that area? Okay.
The rest seems like normal cargo. Any crate that you check is just
When
kind
do-
of
Did we
supplies.
give a signal? What was the
I'm
signal
gonna
again?
see if I can open. I'm assuming it's like a latch or.
This one is actually like a step that leads up to
Okay.
the next level. So
So I'll just
and
we'll
then
just
to
go
a
up the
door.
next level.
Okay. Yeah, and you can kind of crack open the door just as you see Fred and Bolt coming up the stairs. You can see the kind of the captain standing off to the side. He's kind of waving a hand in general.
Do we see them?
Roll me a perception check. And are you trying to get their attention?
Yeah, I'll cast message
7.
if they're not noticing.
I will
Like I'll
also
open the door and be like,
Perception.
but if they don't do anything, I'll shut the door.
That's on that 20.
Bolt notices.
Okay.
20.
I'll wave Bolt over. And then
Oh.
I'll cast message and I'll close the door. I'll be like,
Definitely a slaving ship. We found the pen, but no cargo.
Okay.
Do with that what you will.
And so I whisper back, try to stay out of sight if you can.
Right, Victor. We're going to stay out of sight. I think we can do that.
Can I stealth from where he's standing?
Yeah, maybe you guys can just.
turn around, you're
You're in
gone.
stealth. How does he do that?
Dang it! What's your
Beanpole
passive?
Batman.
That's 23.
Dang
my
it, that's a
passive is an
23.
11.
So yeah, I
dang.
turn.
We
I'm
need
like,
to hide.
All right, Victor, we need to hide.
I'm on the roof, and I've got like my arms splayed out. And I'm like,
It seems impressive, but Brazinger is under you holding
Yeah.
you.
You strapped it to your back.
I just go back down to the slave
I
pit.
go,
I'm like,
Fred, Bolt, you get to the top of the gangplank. You see that there are 3 other crewmen. All 3 of them are half giants, 2 male and 1 female, wearing kind of Buccaneers outfits, looking very worse for wear. They've got their own cuts and bruises. Their outfits are just kind of like scratched and up and everything. They have like a shield buckled to one side and an axe or a spear or sword buckled to the other. They're moving crates kind of for your inspection, popping them open. But what catches your eye is actually the hunk of metal strapped down at the bow of the ship. It's a construct of dark black with its surface being scarred and etched with streaks of jagged blue. It's disabled and tied down to the deck as securely as possible. What strikes everyone as odd is that its design, the face and general body, is very reminiscent of Bolt. Eerily so.
I'm going to use telepathic speech, and I'll say, Bolt, don't freak out. It's me, Fred. You can talk to me through your mind. I told you I had great powers.
Oh, thank you so much.
Please tell me you were speaking through your mind to me. I see an accountant over there, so what are we gonna do?
I think I'm gonna go check out the accountant, and if you can keep the captain distracted for a little while, perhaps get a manifest and go through the crew and the cargo.
Okay.
I will go inspect this.
Okay, you go work your magic. Accountant to accountant, so to speak.
From one accountant to
That was my inside voice, so...
Good captain.
Yes, sorry. Theravix. You can call me Theravix.
Theravix, is it?
Roll here.
Did I hear it?
You hear it.
Someone I know is looking for you.
I'm sorry, what?
I dropped from. You're
I don't
still in the
know.
door?
There was a lady in town
Are you still in the
who
door?
said she had a relationship with
As-
you.
Oh, well.
As he
You know
hears
how it is.
Theravix,
Report down.
Victor's gonna drop from the ceiling, and I'm just gonna hold him to the ground and as much as I can.
I go, but I end up not, and then you fall on me anyways.
Don't! Not yet!
Well, the crew rolled a natural 1 to hear that, so...
Not yet! We have to wait.
yeah, I mean,
Victor,
there's
why did you
a
go?
girl in every port. You know how it kind of goes.
Theravix this, Theravix that. Has
Every
such
time
a
you say Theravix, I'm
small
like,
What? That doesn't sound
personality. Anyhow,
right. Why do I have to defend myself here?
I don't even know
I
this
feel the
person.
need to overcompensate. Do I need a bigger ship now?
you probably do. Can you walk me through all the inventory?
Yeah, sure. And he snaps his fingers, and one of the giants brings over a manifest. And, here, if you wouldn't mind.
Looks legitimate.
Yeah.
So, is there anything missing from here? That's...
I mean, we lost a few crates of supplies. Most of this is from Arconis itself.
Is our telepathic link still open? I go, oh, and by the way...
well, it lasts for 3 minutes.
By the way, Victor and Aramis are down in the hold, so if you do end up going down there, make sure you give some sort of signal, let them know.
Okay, good idea. I'll do a caw or something.
Thank you.
Okay, so what? You lost some things.
Yeah, just, we had some cargo up here during the
So,
attack.
are you a slave trader? That's what I've heard.
No, of course not. Roll me an insight check.
It's like,
What? Yeah, completely blindsided here.
is that the sign? Is that the sign?
19.
19. You can kind of tell that you've completely flustered him at this point, and
I think that was the sign. Let's go.
yeah, like it's not looking good.
if you let go of me, I'll go.
I'll let go.
Okay, I push open the door and I go,
There's a slave pen down here.
Oh,
Who is this? What is
So-
going on here?
you are a slave trader. I thought so. By the way, she said you had a little
Now I know you're lying. No. And he goes and he reaches for one of his scythes, and he goes, because he does have like these kind of long blades with like a hook at the end. Well, for compensating. And he's going to grab it and kind of snap it off of the waist guard, and he says, "Who are you people?"
I'm your vengeance, biatch.
I
just don't want to swear on YouTube.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Can you bleep that out?
We can bleep out the Enos part.
We'll put a peach over your mouth. So that
No, it needs to be an
An
eggplant.
eggplant.
Obviously.
He said he had a small eggplant.
Leave an eggplant.
So
Don't.
while-
You two-
Dirty. Everyone's gonna think this is a porn video.
Seriously.
It's not.
Based on the
And it's like-
emojis.
Everybody's
Steve
gonna
on
get
at
everybody's gonna get flagged for like
What does that mean
salacious
about me?
comments.
hey, we're going
I
to go
apologize.
ahead
I will clean it up, people.
and we're going to go ahead and get into
Making
combat,
up for lost
though.
time
Yep.
and all that.
So we'll be right back with the battle map and initiative. Welcome back, everybody. Let's go ahead and reveal that battle map tonight. As you can see, there are 3 half giants on board here,
Having
and
flashbacks.
Theravix, who is right next to Fred, being played by an old character of Dallin's, actually.
Hey yo!
It's Hawkins.
get out.
Hawkins. Yep. I miss you, Hawkins.
And let's go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Yes, sir. Or madam.
Sir or madam?
Can I use an epic die during initiative?
Yeah.
Cool.
I used to run like denial, but
23.
Victor,
That would be a 10.
10. Aramis,
22.
22. Fred,
11.
11. Okay. Let's.
Caught a little off guard by the Aramis jumping out and
Caught big
I'm your
off
doom.
guards. Guards off. Guards.
Get your guards off. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started here. Just a second.
Weird. I got to kill the past version of me. They have
You'll
the
get
same
you.
sword.
You'll get used to it.
Partial,
Seriously?
I think. Yeah. Except this guy has 2, so obviously he's better.
Obvi.
It's true.
Okay, so we are going to start off with Bolt.
yeah. So Aramis charges out and like, I'm your doom type of a thing, right?
Yep, I'm your vengeance.
And then do I see the half giants doing anything? Like, are they starting to pull weapons as well?
As soon as Theravix pulls out his hook, they all are drawing their weapons as well.
Okay. And then I'm going to, as a bonus action, grow big.
Okay.
Oh, can I have taken a long rest overnight?
Yes, everybody
By the way?
took a long rest if you
Okay.
hadn't before. And make sure you did after all of your adventures.
Middle of the fight, everybody's just like,
It's exhausting.
Yeah, so I will go ahead and...
Am I right, fellas?
We have all been through a lot.
So I will go ahead and the Ald Steel will start to flow over me and I'll
Okay.
Nice.
grow larger. And I'm going to go ahead and I'll move right here. And I'm going to take a swing at number 2.
So somebody even bigger than the giants comes running out of the
Yeah,
corner
as I'm
for
running, just
vision.
That
Ship starts
is impressive.
Now that's a big eggplant.
we're going to get demonetized,
Yeah.
you guys.
You're just gonna cut that out, I pray.
24 to hit.
On who? Sorry.
Number 2.
Number 2 will hit.
that's Aneria's.
That's it.
It's an Anearia's eggplant.
12.
That's thinking Captain America,
12
but that's
thunder
even
damage.
funnier.
And then he's got disadvantage on attacks other than me. And then I'm going to take a swing at Theravix as well.
Okay.
Nice. Dual punch.
Die with
18?
your die.
18 hit.
18 will. Let's see on Theravix. 18 will miss, actually.
Oh, darn it.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, do we have? Oh, great. We do have a.
There's like a classic adventure battle in there.
Animated armor battle is what I'm going to go with.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
A lot of clanking metal.
Dun, dun, dun,
If it'll actually switch over. There we go. Perfect.
That's the sound.
Yeah, so Bolt
skin just
rushing forward, shatters into a larger form, smacks the giant on the right, and tries to swipe at Theravix, who ducks underneath. At which point you hear a ping. And everybody's attention turns to the bow of the ship, where the creature, the construct, pulls itself free, and there's these pops and pings as the ropes fly off. And it stands up, and a lot of like the thick plates that look sort of misshapen on it shift around into kind of this large claw-like cannon. And it lets out this reverberating scream that sounds like when you put like static through like a speaker too much. Like you basically just replay it over and over.
Yeah.
And all of the
Feedback.
Like feedback almost. I would say it's more like trying to put a static through a synthesizer. How about that?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can see that this thing is like all of those blue streaks, those jagged blue streaks are glowing now. And as it screams, all of the crew members, including Theravix, clutch their head, and then they start shrieking in the same way. And when they like look back up, you can see that their eyes have gone completely electric blue.
Taking control.
And then that thing, which is right here, you pass that around. It is going to rush forward, and it is going to take that that claw that it has, and it's going to try and jam it right up into Bolt.
Okay.
Oh, yikes.
So the first attack is a 15 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. The next attack is a 30
That hits.
to hit. Oop, that's the wrong button. So take 23 lightning damage as these blue streaks flow up into you. And then I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
18?
18 is not enough.
21.
21 is not enough.
Okay.
Bolt, you feel this electric energy flowing into you, and you guys watch as kind of the back of the leg where Bolt has been stabbed starts to turn that same black and blue sparks.
The accountant!
And then it's going to pull the thing out, and it's going to shift over, and it's going to try and slam it into Fred as well. And that is 16 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. So you manage to kind of duck back as the claws come out from this thing trying to snap at you.
I'm like, don't let it hit you.
Okay. And then it is Aramis's turn.
You are the chosen one. The cloud.
The clown.
Max, and I will run 5, 10. I'm gonna take the opportunity attack
Okay.
if I need to.
You will.
I get right there.
That is number 2, right?
Yes. He has disadvantage.
He does
to
have
attack someone else other than me.
That's why I'm willing to risk it.
Or the biscuit.
That's a 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah, it hits.
Yep. So yeah, he's gonna bring an axe around as you're going past, and it is going to deal.
I will use my reaction to intercept it with my shield.
Okay. 24 slashing damage.
So 12. 12 force
Yep,
damage.
12 force damage to you instead.
Yep, I'll just reach down on you.
I'll just keep moving. And then I'm gonna run up and stab with the resonant blade.
Okay.
Not that dice, this one. That is 15 to hit.
15 will not hit. He deflects it with this hook blade, which seems specifically designed for this kind of like parrying motion.
Then I'll attack again with the resonance blade. for a 19.
19 does not hit as well.
So bad. How about a 21?
21 will hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll hit him on the second attack. And I, of course, will smite with this.
Okay.
So we're just the whatever level spell. I think the first level gives me 2d8. Yeah. So we're looking at 21
damage.
damage.
Okay.
Damage.
Yeah, that slams. So your first attack, he deflects it. The second, you bring it around and slash through. It cuts through part of his vest, and you kind of get like a nice nick on his abs there.
Nice. Bonus action, I'm going to use a defensive flourish. So with that attack on your turn, your walking speed increases by 10, which I don't care. But I want the D8 to my AC.
Okay.
Which is 6 more to my AC.
Okay.
For this round. Yeah.
Perfect. Anything else that you're going to do?
That is it.
Okay. Then it is Theravix's turn. His arm is going to rip free from the sling, and as it does, you see that it shreds it, and it is that same black and blue metal that is going all the way up his arm to about, I'd say about right here at the shoulder, where it just kind of molds back into normal flesh. And his eyes are completely blue, and he is going to let out a roar, pull out a small jade figurine, and toss it over your head.
Oh.
And as it flies through the air, Victor, it's coming towards you, and you see that it looks like it is the shape of a spider, and it hits the ground and cracks, and a large jade spider is going to come out of it, facing right in front of you.
Oh, Vicky.
You're in trouble.
Eight-legged freak.
Looks like a crab.
And then it is going to let out another of that kind of sonorous cry. So I need every hostile creature within 30 feet that can hear it, which I believe is everyone.
All of us.
Yes.
Give me a wisdom saving throw,
No.
please.
Oh, that's a 20. Minus.
19.
Oh, what saving throw?
Yes.
Okay.
18? 18's fine.
25, but it was a nat 20.
25?
Save me, Bosco. A 10.
A 10? That is a failure. And from Fred.
Bosco can only do so much.
13.
Yeah. 13 is also a failure.
Well, I'm going to use Indomitable
Okay,
to reroll a saving throw.
Okay.
That failed.
perfect.
Cool. I love that.
Fighter
And
levels.
I got the same roll.
Okay. Doesn't it say that it's like a 10 or better minimum on that? Am I
To
misinterpreting it?
reroll a saving throw that you fail, you must use
But you
saving
must
roll.
use the second. Okay. So both of you are frightened, but you can repeat at the end of each of your turn for 1 minute. You're
Did you
frightened.
use any epic dice?
And then all the
Is
friendly
that- is that the
creatures.
spider or
Epic
from-
dice to it?
Yeah, you can add a die
From
to it.
Theravix.
So
That was from
is
Theravix.
a 18.
18 is enough, so you're not frightened.
No, I'll try an epic die too. Only 14 though.
14 is not enough.
So close.
Alright. I am the only frightened one.
And then all of the other creatures, all the friendly creatures, give up that same kind of battle cry as well.
All at the same time.
It's kind of they're all empowering one another.
Ooh.
And then he's gonna make a pair of attacks
I know the sound.
against Aramis.
Oh, all right.
First one with his scythe blade.
My swords are in a defensive position
Okay.
this time.
He does have advantage on this first attack.
Cool, like block and
Yeah.
skid.
21 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. And then the second attack, he's going to whip around with another scythe blade from his metal hand. And that is a 29 to
Ooh,
hit.
that one hits.
Yep, so his first one, you hit with the crossguard, and he pulls them down with the hook, and then slashes across with the second for
Blood.
for blood. Blood for the blood god. For a total of 12 slashing damage.
All right.
Oh, wait, sorry. 27 slashing damage. I was like, wait, why does that look so different? Yeah. Okay. And then it is Fred it is your turn. Things just went sideways really fast, which is
Yeah, that's typical.
Okay. Can I tell that Bolt is frightened?
Yes, he is looking like rather nervous. He's got like some
Is he like
something spreading on his
mentally,
leg.
And I'm like, oh.
They are.
They.
They don't make me tap the sign.
Simpsons reference.
Yep. I would say, yeah. You could probably tell he's frightened.
They are frightened.
They are frightened.
Don't make me tap the sign.
Don't make me tap the sign. Oh my gosh.
Then I am going.
I should like give out an epic die every time I get it wrong, just so I can try and fix
Cory saw
myself.
a sign. He didn't read it.
Negative
but it's
reinforcements.
I'm going to
Bolt
cast
says they
Calm
know.
Emotions.
Okay.
You attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people, each humanoid. Oh, are you considered a humanoid?
Yes.
Okay. Within a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose. Blah 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 blah. You have to make a charisma saving throw. Creature can choose to fail the saving throw if it wishes. If a creature fails that saving throw, choose one of the two effects.
Okay.
So I can choose to suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened.
Okay.
Nice.
Very nice. How long does it last?
It lasts for up to 1 minute.
Uh-huh. And is it concentration?
It is concentration.
Okay. So enter a concentration ring. I'm assuming Bolt is.
Yes, I will.
Auto.
Well, I mean, you're new to the group. Do you say anything before you just cast?
Easy there, big guy.
Yep.
Sun's getting real low.
Let me sing you a lullaby.
We still have that telepathic link too.
Mhm.
Bolt, listen to my voice.
Okay.
Everything's going to be okay.
Okay.
I know. We just met each other. You look so good in those later hosen.
I really do, don't I?
You
They
really
are
do.
completely gone at this point because you grew big.
Yeah.
We can get you a new pair.
I need to get some stretchy ones.
You should.
The pants are still there. Classic Hulk style.
Yeah. They're just tattered.
Okay, so you are no longer frightened your frightened condition is suppressed
Press.
for
So
1 minute. So you can continue making saving throws
to try to get rid of
to
it.
try and get rid of it, but it's just not
Which
gonna
means
have
that
an
it wouldn't be
effect.
a disadvantage
Well done.
now.
Yeah, that's
Thank you.
That's
You're
cool.
welcome.
Okay.
And if you use-
Anything else you'd like to do, Fred?
Do you have any cool bonus actions?
Cool bonus actions, or as a fighter, I'm sure you have action surge, which lets you take.
I am
another
gonna
action.
be like,
Oh, well, so
get away from the.
casting a spell counts as
claw
an
thing.
action.
Mhm.
So I have to.
So when you make a melee attack, you
that
have
just
two.
counts. Okay,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that just counts as it. So I do.
Because calm emotions
Um,
is that a bonus action?
It's an action.
Yeah.
So I can use action surge.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Perfect.
So I'm going to use my fancy schmancy, whatever it's called.
So while you're talking in my head, I am gonna
Mhm.
say something like, it's probably a good idea to get away from the one with the claw.
Thank you for that. And I will.
Okay.
But if I do that, then I will provoke an opportunity attack. I'm gonna move over here.
Okay. What's the other effect of calm emotions? You said it can suppress frightened.
Or I think it's or though.
Is it one or the other, or is it per person? That's a good thing to check out. Because...
Alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile toward.
Oh, okay. All right.
This indifference ends if the target is attacked or harmed.
Aramis, indifferent.
I don't
Not
know.
vengeful,
I
no.
don't know how that would work.
You probably would.
The spell would probably work.
So I have to choose.
You
one
probably
of
would
the
make a
following
saving
two.
throw against it.
And
if
then I would
you
just get in
didn't want
trouble
to.
with
Yeah.
Solos
So
later.
yeah, so you move away. The thing is going to make an attack of opportunity against you, which is its next attack. So it does have advantage on it because of the wet rallying cry.
A
That is-
wowie.
A wowing cry.
Wowing cry.
That is a crit, actually.
No!
Do we have silver barbs, anybody?
Oh, reaction. I haven't used my reaction yet.
Oh, okay.
Silvery barbs.
Oh, I have silver barbs too. But I don't want to use it because I'm
Oh, how does
So I think it's just going to be a reroll.
Reroll
yeah,
it.
just reroll.
Yeah,
That's
because honestly, like advantage and then with the disadvantage would
Yeah.
cancel it out.
And then
Technically,
you have someone
the
else.
way we do it is different than the way it's typically done. So instead, it is going to be a 17.
that will miss.
Okay. Aramis, what do you say? As it starts lunging forward.
It's a vocal. I'll just say.
Your fight is with me.
Yeah.
Very scary.
And then I give somebody else advantage, right?
Mhm. Yep.
I can choose myself.
If
I'm gonna be super selfish. I'm sorry, guys. I'm choosing myself this time.
Okay.
It's all right.
Right. Ching! And then all of a sudden, my chest feels warm. I feel like I can take
on
this
the
on. I
world.
got
almost
this.
hot,
Yeah.
like a fiery vengeance is burning inside of
Yeah.
Like little baby fire.
Yeah.
you. Embracing that Hulk theme.
Aramis didn't start the fire. It was
Okay.
always burning.
So I will
always burning.
will my thorn piercer to grow into a rapier,
Okay.
Nice.
and then I will attack Theramis. That is a 19 plus. What is my plus?
Music swells.
Are you the type of fighter that if you roll a
Plus
19, it's
11.
11.
I
So
think that's
30.
only the champion.
Yeah.
It's only champion.
Will
Okay.
that hit?
That should hit. Yeah.
Sorry, I have to
that
go
was
back to
10
this because I
minutes
can't
since I've
remember
been
what the
fighting.
feature is of the rapier.
Yeah.
So
D8
It's a D.
Well, so Thorn Piercer has a specific
Oh,
feature
'cause
for
it's
each
a
of its
special-
different weapon
yeah.
types. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
so it's just if I roll a 20, right?
Okay. Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So it doesn't do any of that.
Oh, so a crit specialization.
It has a crit specialization on the rapier one.
Yeah.
I believe so. The rapier one does like extra damage on a crit. The dagger, you can throw it by shooting the dagger out,
Oh, cool.
and then it bursts into thorns. The whip restrains, and then the short sword deals like poison damage.
And the sword
So
looks like a
that's 13.
blade of grass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is so for the people at home. I was a little nervous giving you guys the Rod of Lordly Might, a legendary weapon, and I was pretty ecstatic about like, oh, okay, that I don't have to worry about that anymore. And then I rolled Torrey's random treasure, and she got a free legendary weapon out of her treasure loot. That was rolled randomly because apparently your treasure hoards can now contain them, and I rolled really well for her, so I just traded one legendary for another.
Nice.
But then I traded that legendary
for
item for a lesser.
a lesser legendary,
To
but it's
be
a
fair.
more thematic legendary.
It
That's
is.
good.
It was the
Is that the thorn- is that the
dwarven
thorn one you're
Mjolnir
using?
hammer.
Yeah.
That literally is like, hey, if you hit a giant with this,
They die.
Insta kill.
they die. Yeah.
But you have to
Did-
use
did
all
these
3
half-
of your
did these those
attunement
half die?
slots.
Technically, half giants count as giant.
They
so
would half die.
They would have to. Yeah.
There's one half.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah, it's dangerous. That would be really good in the giant one. What is that one
Oh,
called?
Against the giants.
Isle of
Storm King's
Or
Thunder.
Storm King's Thunder.
Thunder, yeah.
That'd be a great item.
Yep.
The Isle of Storm
It'd be a
King's
little
Thunder.
too OP.
Against the
thinking
giants,
Isle
I
of
think, is one of the Yawning Portal ones, and it's just a room full of giants. So you just go and go,
I remember that one well. We got our butts.
Okay.
Okay, so that was 13 piercing damage.
13 piercing, 2 therapeutics.
So
Very good.
is
And then I think you have another attack, right?
yes, so that is 18, 29.
29 will hit. Yes.
Okay, and the damage for that is another 13 piercing damage.
Another 13. Already establishing your favorite number in the game. I like it.
13.
Talents is 25.
Down to
25,
25,
you're
yep.
13.
And then
That sounds like a really bad country song.
I'm 25 and you're an undiscriminate age that's too low.
then I will use for a bonus action.
Mhm.
I'm going to use my telekinetic shove.
Okay. So, sorry, you use your bonus action for the
Oh,
weapon.
no, I did. Okay.
Yes. So, not this turn, but you'll have to.
Is it a bonus action?
I believe Thorn Piercer specifically to create to change the weapon is a bonus action.
Oh, bonus action. You're right. Okay.
Yep. So this turn,
Never mind.
yep, just because that it is a weapon that can shift between forms, so the bonus action is required there.
But not every round, right? It's just like you do it once
Correct.
to activate it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's pretty useful.
Yep. And then if you want to change the weapon, it's another bonus action. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah. So you move around. The mechanical creature tries to like stab at you, but Aramis taunts him away, and he misses and kind of scrapes along the surface. And you come around on Theravix and just a couple quick slashes with your rapier. He does not look happy to be being teamed up on. Then we're gonna get to crewman number 1. Up there, okay. And it is going to... It is going to move to the center of the stairs, and you watch as it's the half giant's arms split into 4 arms, and they're each covered in these black, like the same black and blue metal.
General Kenobi.
And then it's going to lean forward and open up its mouth, and Bolt, you see a gem embedded in the back of its mouth as it starts glowing, and it's going to fire a beam of oscillating energy at you.
Okay.
Please make me a dexterity saving throw.
I was expecting from Hood. He was gonna grab
dirty
his
20.
legs
Yeah.
When you're like his arms split, I was like,
Bangarang!
Dirty 20 is a save, so you're only going to take half damage. You're able to bring up the shield in time. Let's see here. So take 15 radiant damage.
Reiki.
And
Yep.
as a reaction, I will use a protective shield.
Oh, okay.
Use one of my die. And that is 8 plus
Can you-
4.
Can you use that on anybody?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So
As long as they're within 30 feet.
Yep. So,
So
12.
12. Cool.
Reduce
So minus
that
12.
by 12.
Yep. So as the beam is coming, you pull up your shield, and then you see a second kind of psychic shield disperse most of that, so it just kind of like slams into
what
your
does
shoulders a little
your
bit.
magic look like? Your magic.
What does your psionics look like?
I think it looks like just kind of like crackly lightning.
Okay.
Is that so boring?
Yeah.
No.
That's what it looks like.
Cool.
regular lightning colors or like purple?
Or green.
Because generally speaking, in like
Purple.
art,
You could
psionics
do-
is like a purple. Usually.
Purple.
You do-
Absolutely.
Doesn't have to be
call
that,
it
but
the
Absolutely.
mathematical like shapes,
the
like the
sphere.
sound waves.
put a
like
put a
the
trumpet
perfect shapes or
for
whatever,
absolutely
have,
in the
those kinda,
comments.
like alchemy.
Yep.
Streaking. What's? Oh, well,
Okay.
that's 2 times now that I've had to save you. Save your
Is
sons
this,
of
is this
steel.
in my mind or? I appreciate the help.
Pay attention.
You hear Victor, and there's this,
I mean, you saw me raise my shield, right?
Bolt, we don't want to look bad in front of the new person.
Hey, Victor, it is your turn, actually.
I'm going.
There's a jade spider staring down at you.
I would like to. How tall is it? Would I be able to attempt to slide under it to this space?
So shifting through
Would be difficult.
is
terrain.
difficult terrain. Yeah.
On an
through
enemy?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you can move through it.
So I want to.
regardless.
I just want to tumble through the other side.
So 10, 20, basically, to get to the other side.
Victor has enough movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yep.
And when I'm,
Yeah, so this thing is like rearing up, and it kind of like slams its legs down, and as it does, you roll underneath it.
I want to
Tumble.
use my Thundering Steel, use 2 performance points, and essentially I'm just going to take the 2 knives and just smash them against each other.
Nice.
And it's going to, they need every creature that can hear within 100, well, so they can hear it within 150 feet, but each creature of my choice within 20 feet of me will have to make a save, a Constitution save.
Okay.
You can get the spider.
Basically everything. Yeah.
Including him?
Every
Everything?
bad guy. Yep.
Okay,
Including
perfect.
that one.
So Victor will just
What's
as he rolls
the-
Pythagorean theorem, then that's for
Yeah. But as he rolls forward, he'll kind of call out to his friends and be like, "Cover your ears!" Just gonna do the thunder
Yeah.
still.
So that is going to ring out. Out of everybody who rolled, only the half giants made their save. Everybody else did not. So what is the total
Okay,
damage?
so total damage that is going to be 8 thunder damage.
8 thunder.
Anyone who fails is knocked prone.
Okay.
And it's half as much if they didn't, and they're not knocked prone. And if they did fail, they're now deafened.
Deafened.
Who got knocked prone?
The construct.
Sorry, regardless if they made their save or not, they're deafened.
They're deafened. Okay.
So if they're relying on hearing for something, then
What's up, prone boy?
prone and deaf.
You about to be dead.
And
Ooh.
And the spider.
Sorry if you're doing like vicious mockery or anything because they can't hear you.
Oh, that's alright. I wasn't planning on that.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, bonus action. I will use my Dancer's Defense, so my blades will just start to around me. Come at me!
Okay.
no one heard you.
Crewman number 3.
All right.
Okay.
Over there. Okay.
The
They are
giants.
going to march up right behind.
Did they?
Nope. Fred. Actually, they'll go right between Aramis and Thread.
Yeah, they're technically.
Thread.
Right.
They'll thread the needle
thread
between
and-
Aramis and Fred. Let's see. And then they are going to make a couple of attacks. And again, the arms split in order to make way for more weapons, more shields, that sort of thing. So we're going to do 2 attacks on Fred, 1 attack on Aramis. We'll do the first attack on Fred here,
Oh, joy.
which is a natural 1 for a 12. So you easily just kind of sidestep as the axe comes down and slams into the ground. The one against Aramis is a 15 to hit,
Miss.
which you are still in your
boosted.
extra defense.
Your flourish.
And that's the spear comes in and you just kind of like deflect it off to the side. And then the shield shove attack is on you, which is another natural 1. Apparently I cannot hit you tonight. So you just kind of you see the shield swing around to kind of like push you back, and you just bring up your mental shield again and stop it in place.
Okay.
And then we
With
have
how
She
low that
adapted
was,
to
that
any
wasn't even
dramatic.
that wasn't even like a challenge. You just literally went like this. Stopped
Yeah.
it.
Talk to the hand, quite literally.
Protego!
and then we have
Harry Potter.
I introduced my kids to the Harry Potter puppet dolls.
Oh, yeah.
The
Dumbledore.
wizard swears. It's like, Voldemort's nipple! Cauldron bum.
What does he have in his pockets?
so the spider is going to crawl up onto the stairway because it can.
Skitter, 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 skitter.
Yep, do not. That
It's
is
out of being
that is
prone.
dangerous. Oh yeah, sorry. It does have to spend half of its movement standing up, but it should be able to get there.
Turn around. Every time I fight
Please
the
don't turn
spider.
around, Scott. This is dangerous. You're gonna break something.
As long
It's
as
not gonna be
it's
my
not
fault,
me
yeah.
breaking it.
If
Um,
I break it, it's okay.
and then as it kind of like grips the side rails, you can see its eyes kind of its ruby eyes, because it'll be nice red eyes, kind of flashing, and all of you feel like it's trying to halt your movements and slow you down with magic. So I need everybody to roll me a wisdom saving throw this time.
19.
19's a save.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is a save.
18.
Is this considered
18
being
is a
charmed?
save. No.
Or sleep.
Nope.
Oh, nuts.
I am going. Actually, I'm going to use my inspiration. Where's that on this one?
There's my inspiration.
I don't know how to where it is on the phone one. I'm just going to mark that I use it because I know
Okay.
we got it the last time.
Mhm.
Inspiration with an X mark. Because that was a natural one. We're not doing that. Natural 20!
Nice. From worst to best.
Then take it.
Yeah, so you all managed to shake off the slowing effect that the creature is trying to do, and it just kind of ends with a whimper. Not the spider whimpering, just the spell. And then number 2 is going to go
Made all those
around
noises
here.
Yeah.
at once.
And it is going to try and make 3 attacks against Bolt because it is realizing that it cannot make attacks against anything else. The first
It
one
can attack
is
Spider or Victor.
Don't attack me.
Victor is technically right there.
Yeah, but it knows that you're like, it did its one that was negative against it. So, the first attack against you is going to be a 28 to hit.
That hits.
Oh wait. Yes, 28. Sorry.
Brother versus brother.
I mean, I've already infected him with something.
The last few games have been non-stop, like wisdom saves, charms. Like, I don't know what I did to him. I've been really nice lately.
That is.
I made us lunch.
That's true. That is 17 slashing damage.
Okay.
Can't
the
help
first
you
one.
out this time, Tin Man.
And then the next one is a natural 1.
That misses.
Okay, thank you. And the next one is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that one is going to be... Well, that is the shield shove, actually.
Not the shield shove.
Not the shield shove.
Son of a shield shove.
I don't know why. That's so funny.
It's 11:59.
Yes, it is.
Funny.
15 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then give me a strength saving throw, please.
How many of those things do you have?
A lot.
Just store them up.
19.
19? 19 is...
We haven't done a lot of like combat-related stuff or a lot of checks lately, but they've had a lot of
True.
just regular RP sessions, and Cory's just been like handing them out like candy. I had 9 of them.
Back up to the top of the round here. Bolt, please roll me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Artificer, don't tell us.
Oh gosh, those are both terrible.
Oh.
A 3 and a 5. 13.
You feel your leg lock up as the black metal starts to spread even further, covering this whole leg.
Crap.
And you are restrained.
Or slow.
No, slow. Well, your speed is reduced by half. Sorry, is what it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Amputate.
Slowed.
But you can feel this thing crawling in, and it is basically starting to rewrite your.
You're done?
Yeah, you're done. Precisely.
No.
But it is your turn beyond that. So.
So dumb.
I love it.
That's so funny. Because it's...
All the dumb humor is the
You
funny
guys
one.
have seen Evolution?
What? No.
Yes.
The Charles Darwin one?
It's heading. It's heading.
All around us.
We are
Yes.
experiencing it.
It's heading towards his groin. Amputate! Amputate!
Yeah.
Oh, I do recall that, yeah.
I know how this movie's end.
Victor, you're amongst players.
I can take it.
I don't want you to take it. That's the problem.
Take it. I got my Dancer's Rebuke on. No, I don't. It's called
Defense.
Dancer's Defense. Yeah. Dancer's Rebuke is what I'll do if I get hit.
Dang, I can't.
I'll rebuke you in the name of blades.
Yeah, this is going to be kind of a desperation move. Sorry, guys.
That's all.
I'm going to shatter right on the ground below me.
Okay.
So everything within a 10-foot radius sphere centered on myself, including me, has to roll a Constitution saving throw of 16 or higher.
Which is pretty much everything but that guy up at the top, right?
Yeah. However, anything made of inorganic material, such as stone, crystal, or metal, has disadvantage.
Yep.
So I'm hoping that,
These guys qualify.
yeah, or at least part of them does.
So what is the saving
including the metal on my own leg, I'd imagine. Con 16.
Con 16. So the construct doesn't make its
I
save.
got exactly 16.
Therafix crits on his save. That was incredible. That was 2 20s with a disadvantage. Yeah, that was. I'm
Get
very
those
impressed.
Yeah.
dice away from him.
Let
Number
him do it on
1.
that. and
Who can
not
silvery
us.
barbs it? Reroll that.
Number 3 doesn't make it save. The spider doesn't make it save, and the other crewman does not make it save. So everybody that got hit on the enemy team does not make their save.
By the way, I'm casting this at the 3rd level.
Okay.
D8. Can I borrow a D8? Yeah. You gotta be kidding me.
I failed.
A 1, a 2, and a 3.
Ah,
Oh boy.
So sorry.
Oh, boy.
Here, I'll drop this on just in case. And a 4. Okay, so let's see what we got. So that's 11 thunder damage.
11 thunder damage.
I gotta roll my con save too. Now, do I take disadvantage because of the thing or not? I am also made out of metal.
Yes, I will say you do take disadvantage on this specific instance.
That's an 18 though, so I succeed. So I only take half damage. Yeah, I think it's half damage. A successful save, half damage, and isn't pushed, but anyone that failed gets pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay. So let's see.
Let's see how much damage.
Did everybody else make their save?
yeah, I got exactly 16.
Okay. So you took your 6 damage. 6. Did you make your save?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect.
So it's 6 damage. Sorry.
Yes.
What if you didn't make your save?
But you have evasion.
Thunder
right?
damage, if that matters. If
It
anyone
would be
wants
12.
to.
It would be 12.
Is it is it a con save or is it
It's
a
Constitution save.
That would be so. The evasion is if I roll.
It's only a dex.
That's def. But I can do uncanny dodge if I use my reaction. But I don't want to.
So it would be 11 thunder damage.
Okay, I'll take.
So here's the thing.
Tell us.
You aim this basically at the ground.
Yeah.
The ground beneath you is
Wood.
So the ground beneath you shatters along with everything else. So everybody, I need you to find out where this specific. You said it was everything within a 10-foot area. of you?
10-foot radius of me. Yeah.
So that's 10 feet either way.
Yeah. So everybody is going down except for the spider and the guy up top.
Down,
Spiders.
down to Goblin Town.
For real.
This was the moment he knew.
Yeah, this is looking
He
shit.
effed up.
So it's everybody within
This is
there.
the story of how I died. What was it in Megamind when he's falling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of outside of that.
You actually probably are.
Yeah. So is that number 3?
Number 3.
Number 3 is outside
Yeah.
it?
I mean, I could technically shift it over just enough to grab it, but
That's up to you. Do you want to hit?
You can do it.
yeah, I would have done it right there.
Okay.
So you get everybody.
Yeah, I'm trying to get as much as possible.
Okay.
Like I
So,
said, I'm being infected by whatever. I'm like, good shot.
yeah. So I need you to go grab me level 2.
Level 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Klaus,
Okay.
have to speak like
So
this.
this second level is 10 feet down.
Okay.
So everyone's going to take some.
D6.
Yep. Everybody take a d6 of damage as you fall.
6 damage.
Do we have to
with this-
save to not go prone? Or are we just
No, because you take damage, you go prone.
Would this be any like dexterity to falling on this to roll off the damage?
Okay, I'm going to take the prone
Not
markers
unless you have a skill for it.
off. But I'm going to put everyone down on the bottom level.
Okay.
Roughly the same spots.
6 damage. Not 64 damage. 6.
D4.
Yep. And then also everybody, every enemy or everybody who failed the saving throw is also pushed 10 feet away from you.
Yes.
So would you push them how you like?
Who failed?
All of the enemies did, and
Oh.
Victor. Yep.
Also, your enemy.
Well, they're all just going to
Also
be
your
pushed
enemy.
directly away from me.
Okay.
So he's going to be over here. He's going to be up here. He's going to be slammed into a wall, basically.
Yeah.
This one's going to be pushed back 10 into a wall. I don't know if you want to do damage for those.
Nah, well.
And then Victor goes right here.
Okay. And then notably, like, so
And
you.
the spider too, right?
I know the spider actually was able to hold on to the
He
railing.
succeeded.
So
Victor goes out the
He
portal.
is hanging
He
above
just-
it. Right?
But did he fail?
Silly Salmon's his way
He
out.
failed his thing. Oh
He
yeah,
still
so
gets pushed.
Yeah, so he still gets pushed 10
So
feet.
if you do this where I crack the deck and land, and it goes off, then the spider is going to go. I'm going to have it go up, straight up, and then come back down. So see if it does any damage.
Yeah. So 10 feet up, 10 feet down. It's going to land prone. It can't hold on its grip, so it's going to fall 20 feet on top of you.
Oh boy.
Scrabbling on top of you. So
I'll just.
It's boy.
Yep. And it's going to take its damage here.
Who's touching my leg?
And everybody is prone. Notably, you did this to try and purge that.
Yeah,
thing.
I just try to break it off.
So you feel it reverberating, and you realize that this thing isn't covering your current armor. It is literally becoming you. You are infected with this.
Death becomes her.
And it's not like a disease.
Not. You'll have to roll some checks in order to find out more.
Because
about
I
it.
am immune to diseases.
Nope, it is not a disease. I would not make a metal disease.
I'm just
like that.
making sure.
The next up is.
Yes, I took damage, but I rolled a con save and I succeeded.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you
Just want
for.
to have transparency.
Yes, I appreciate.
But you
that.
are still prone, I
Can't
think,
remember.
for falling.
Yes, everybody's still prone. The construct is going to use half of its movement to stand up, and it is going to. Let's see what it can do. What can you do?
What would you do?
Yeah. So it is. It is. It's got a. It's going to back up, and you see the cannon or the claw start to expand, and then a big sonic burst is going to come out in a 60-foot cone.
That's everyone.
Then, yep, it's going to hit everybody. So everybody needs to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Special beam cannon.
Oh no.
Which includes their Rix. Does not make it.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
No.
No, that doesn't work.
Scenario.
Yeah, it's a 30.
The
This is a melee attack.
the spider makes it. Both the crewmen don't. A 30 is a success.
A 30?
I'm not saying that it's only a 30 is a success.
I thought you said that was the DC. I was like,
No.
Okay.
Aramis,
18.
18 is not a success.
How about 20?
20 is a success.
All right.
This
Five.
5, that is not a success. And then Victor,
That is a 9.
9 is not a success. So everybody who did not succeed takes 31 thunder damage, half on a successful save.
Since this is an area effect, it wouldn't be considered a ranged attack, would it?
No, unfortunately not. And then anybody who did not succeed also is stunned for 1 minute. They can repeat the saving throw at the end of their turn in order to prevent this. Notably, Theravix gets hit with this, and he's struggling.
If you are stunned, can you maintain concentration?
No, you cannot.
So you're scared
Sorry.
again.
Yep.
you're-
Oh, you need to roll me a saving throw at the end of your
right.
turn for feared.
That's just wisdom.
Yep, it's a wisdom saving throw.
14.
14 would not be enough.
Incapacitated, can't move, can't speak.
The
Strength.
Who else is stunned anymore?
The spider is stunned, and crewman number 2 is stunned.
Any of you guys?
You're all good.
I see.
I'm
Spidey
stunned.
spides.
Victor.
Okay.
You are stunned?
Just remember you're stunned. I only have.
Actually, I'm done here. Everybody's.
I have the conditional here too, so.
Perfect. Aramis, it is your turn.
Okay, I'll use half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the rest of my movement to get back in front of
Theravix?
Theravix. I'm
Wait.
going to attack him with advantage.
Yes. For multiple reasons.
Yes. Okay, so that is a 20,
Also,
a
bonus
30
action.
to hit on the first one.
Okay.
Because I didn't get to do any of that stuff.
So, yeah, roll that
So that is 13 damage.
on you, right? Or on everybody.
13
Everyone
damage.
gets it.
Sorry. 13 damage, you said?
Yeah.
And then everybody gets how many temporary
9
points?
temporary
9
points.
temps.
Yeah.
So minus, or give yourself 9 healing, because that would have been before the thunder damage
Oh, okay.
in this case. Okay, Aramis, second attack.
I'm
Okay,
two.
second attack is crit.
Yes.
All right, that's what we wanted.
Yay!
Okay, and obviously I'm going to smite with that.
Yes.
I'll upcast to get a
Sweetie.
third D8 in there,
Nice.
and I'm Am I rolling? I can't remember if we decided rolling the dice twice or are we just rolling it once and doubling.
You roll it twice.
Just roll
yeah.
twice. Okay.
Do you have any
So
epic dice?
Let's see.
Yeah, if you have an epic die, you can pour in there
I'll pour
too.
an epic dice in there too.
The epic die gets doubled, yeah?
Mhm.
Roll twice, yeah.
Okay, so
No, the epic die gets used up.
Yeah, but it gets
But you
rolled
rolled
twice
twice.
for the crit.
24.
If you added the crit.
Okay.
Okay.
And
24.
Almost 25.
I heard.
At least for half of the crit.
Wasn't that one night it was like rolling
Yeah,
25s like every time? It was just
Right.
25 no matter what he rolled. It was
then
always.
is even 50.
Even
Nice.
so
So
the
you
first
made up for the 24 by
Yeah.
26.
the first hit
25.
slashes across the stunned Theravix, and then you bring your blade up, and as you do, it does that cool like Witch King effect where it starts pulling in like the heat and everything, and Zolo's power comes down, and you slam it into his chest, and he dies.
That was epic.
And you feel that satisfaction like pulse through you that you've done vengeance as needed. You've done vengeance.
You done
I've
it.
done
You've done a
I've
vengeance.
done it.
did a vengeance. All right. Let's see. I still have a bonus action.
At which point you also do see the spider shrink back down and clatter to the ground as its jade figurine.
I will bonus action. I'm just gonna do another defensive flourish to bump my AC by 2 more. So
Okay.
I'm now
Victor,
21
Trade me.
Okay,
for the
perfect.
next round.
Fred, it is your turn.
Fret. So what do I do when I'm stunned?
Nothing. You just don't do anything. So make a saving throw for me, please.
I
Yeah,
just
stunned,
do nothing.
Stunned.
Yeah, it literally
sucks.
just ends your
It's
turn.
like basically your turn is trying to
A
save.
saving throw?
Constitution. Sorry.
10.
10?
You can
That
also
is
put
not
epic
a
die, but I
success.
don't
You are
know
still
if it'll-
stunned.
If I used an epic die and I got a 6, would that do anything?
I wouldn't tell you either.
Damn,
I mean,
waste it.
based on what's happened in game, I don't know the DC, but I'm gonna say it's higher than that.
Okay.
Then it
Appreciate that.
is the crewman A, who is the only one still up on the top deck.
Where'd everybody go?
There's this big hole in the
He's just
deck.
eating a sandwich. Everybody's down there fighting.
Don't let him eat. He'll gain his health back.
Luckily, he does recharge his eye beam,
See?
his mouth beam,
That stupid sandwich.
and
Yeah.
he literally is going to
He's gonna
move
do
down the steps until he's standing over the
Is this the Avatar guy that
the
goes
pit.
like,
Oh, bullseye.
Yeah, and he's going to fire at, let's see, bolts on the ground on your back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to fire at you. Well,
Oh.
actually,
Wait, range attacks would have disadvantage
so
on a prone character.
this is a saving throw, so it wouldn't matter here. When you would have been able to stand up with your turn as well. Like, you would have hit the ground and then use
Oh,
half your
okay,
movement to
yeah,
stand up.
yeah.
So you are standing.
Yeah. Okay.
But then this beam of energy is going to come slamming down into you. So I need you
You're
to roll
not
me
stunned, right?
a
You
Constitution
made, you
saving
made your
throw.
thing on that.
I saved enemy, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Constitution for this one? Sorry, just to check.
I think it's a dex.
Dex. It is a dexterity saving throw. It's like, why can't I hit Victor with this one?
16.
16 is enough to save. So you will
DC's have
take...
been high, so that's good.
tuck and roll.
I like how they say like at like high levels, like
16
20 is like a
radiant
medium
damage
DC.
after having.
That's half.
Yeah.
It was a hard DC.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, both arms up.
Yep, taking that blast right on
I
him.
guess when
You can feel the shield
15 dex.
heating up.
Yeah.
Like, you roll a 1, it's 16.
Victor,
I'm going to save.
safe for the stunt.
I am going to save.
'Kay.
See that I put that in the universe? Okay. It was dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you are no longer stunned. Congratulations.
So
Just
we
kind
know a 20 works.
20 works.
Yep.
At least a 20.
Number 3 is going
Maybe
to
16. Couldn't get it out.
stand up.
So, yeah.
Have its movement stand up. Can it use the other half to get to Victor? Oh, no. Sorry, Victor is stunned. Aramis is a threat. It's going to move. Or wait, which one is 3? Is it on the left or right here?
Right here.
It's going to charge for Aramis then.
So, question. Dancer's defense.
So it would have to go through Fred.
Oh, sorry.
Fred's
It will go through. Yeah, it's just gonna stand over Fred.
Dancer's
you
defense
can move
doesn't
15.
indicate
move next to me or more behind Fred?
More behind Fred.
Doesn't indicate concentration. Will
Okay.
they continue defending even though I was stunned?
Technically,
This is supposed to be up until the end of my until any melee weapon against you at disadvantage until my next
yeah,
turn.
I would say that would be fine.
Hey,
Was that-
you started the dance routine.
But
You've got to
it
finish
was the end of your next turn, so it's gone now.
Okay,
Yeah.
no worries. For future, I just want to understand how that mechanic would work.
All right. 3 attacks coming at Aramis.
Speaking
All
of
right,
days.
come
No,
on.
not Aramis.
Oh,
Fred.
Fred. Well, Fred's on the ground. Can he step over Fred to get to Aramis?
Sure.
Or would that be more than
that
15?
would be
Or-
so it'd be first of all it'd be
Difficult
difficult terrain,
That's
but you
right.
couldn't end in another creature's square, and he doesn't have enough. movement.
Unless you're 2 sizes larger, I think.
Are they 2 sizes? I thought they
No.
were still medium.
Yeah, they're
Even though I
technically
printed them
large.
bigger, they're still technically.
All right then, Fred. 3 attacks coming against you.
My advantage.
Oh, you know what? No, you guys are in a nice little line there. Eye beam or mouth beam.
For these two.
Yeah, both of you roll me a dexterity saving throw. I think you automatically fail on
Yeah, if you're
being
stunned.
Yes.
Oh! I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Do it.
A dex, you said?
Yep.
17.
17 is enough. So 29 radiant damage to you.
I am
and
going
then-
to use my reaction and intercept it.
Okay, take half the damage
14.
as fourths instead.
So 14.
And then 14, yep, and 14 to Aramis as well.
Yeah, I see you on the prone on the ground. I just slam the shield down in front of you, try to block it as much as possible.
Okay. Then the spider is
You're welcome.
gone.
Now get up and kick their ass.
Try to. I really will try to.
The other crewman failed its
Yes.
save as well, so it is going to. Wait, is it stunned? Is that one's?
This one is stunned, yeah.
Okay. It's going to try and make it save. It does not. That is a natural 1. So then we go back up to the top of the round. Bolts.
So that one is stunned, which means I do get advantage, right?
Yes. Stunned and prone, technically, so double advantage.
Oh, okay. Does that make it roll 3?
No. You technically are still frightened, but the creature that frightened you is gone.
Then I'm no longer frightened of it.
Yes, yeah. So,
So-
you are
But
clear
I'm
on
slowed.
that. Yes.
Still.
Oh, sorry. I'm right. Or you're right. We need to do something at the start of your turn. So this thing is starting to seep in deeper. This infection, and you feel something not from your leg, but from your left arm. Okay. The Ald.
Okay.
It feels like the Ald wants to work to fight this.
Okay.
You can continue to try and resist it as normal. You are taking disadvantage on these checks for one reason or another. That is mysterious to me. Or not to me, to you. I know what's going on. Or you can send the Ald
Are you
in.
sure you know what's going on?
Or you can send the Ald in, and it will give you advantage on the infection rolls.
Okay. And that's con?
Yes. There may be consequences for using your Ald shield in this way. Consequences.
Yes. Pretty low health. I will allow the Ald shield to basically flow into under the armor panels and stuff.
Yep, it just it kind of flows inside. No more shield, so you'll minus the bonus for that, please. And then roll me a Constitution saving throw with advantage, please.
$29.
29 is a success. Okay. Yeah, so you are not going to be slowed this round.
Okay. Cool.
You kind of feel yourself freed up a little bit. And you basically feel 2 forces inside you kind of roiling against one.
There are 2 wolves inside of me.
There's a she-wolf deep inside.
Okay, so I'm down to 20 AC.
Get my Shakira on.
Yep.
Okay.
No. Come on.
So, stunned and prone.
Stunned and prone.
I'm here. I'm here now.
Yeah,
So
I'm going to Thunder Gauntlet that one.
Okay.
That one.
With the
I get
advantage.
Much higher. It's 16 higher. Plus 13, so...
Yes, that'll hit.
Yeah. 30.
And that's number 3 or 2?
That's number 2.
Okay. Yes, that'll hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Yep. And then I'll do my... I'll add the D6 from Giant's Might into it as well. 16 thunder damage.
16 thunder. Okay.
And then I'm going to hit number 3 as well. Try to.
Okay. Is it near enough?
That one right there. If not, I will shift and move up. I'll use 5 feet to move up to hit. Do I get advantage on that? Because is he stunned or prone?
And he is not stunned or prone.
Okay.
So just a regular attack.
then.
Yep.
And that is a 25 to hit.
25 will hit. Nice.
9 thunder damage.
9 thunder damage.
And then I'm going to do Fiery Shackles on him.
Okay. Shackle.
So that is my fire rune.
And that is a dex save.
That is a DC 18 strength save.
Strength save. Does not make it save, surprisingly.
So it takes a. So it automatically takes an extra 2d6 fire damage.
Okay.
So it's 9 fire damage. And then it is restrained.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see. It can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Okay.
But on the beginning of its turn, it takes 2 more d6. So I'm going to put a restrained thing on him.
Do you use your whip, your thorn thing, or what was it?
That one is my fire rune.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
That creates the
ties him down.
fire shackles.
The big giant boat anchor chains come up and grapple and
The
pull
one
down.
they're like,
Nice.
yeah, they're like red hot chains. And then I'm going to
Red hot
move.
chains is my red hot chili peppers government.
I'm going to move up to the construct.
That's what they're called in
Okay.
Aneria.
Shady peppers.
Red hot chains.
Action surge.
Okay.
Action surge. And I am going to grapple. Try to grapple it.
Okay.
So that is a strength versus strength. Or sorry, acrobatics or athletics or acrobatics. I'm going to put a little extra into that. Not much. 14.
23. So it brings that claw up and slams it.
Yeah, and I'm going to try again. Try to grapple it again.
Okay.
For 17.
9.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
So you kind of yank that to the side and grab it with your other hand.
Yeah.
It is struggling now.
It's grappled.
Anything else you'd like to do?
That is all. That is everything I can do
Okay.
on a turn. So.
It does not recharge its blast. Stunning.
Now I did move away from that one guy, but I don't know if he can take a reaction when he's restrained.
I think he can. I think it's just with disadvantage. But he did not, so I will not.
Yeah. They tackles with disadvantage.
Yep.
And on dex saves.
So the creature is going to, in lieu of trying, or the construct in lieu of trying to break free, it's just going to try and attack you.
Okay.
Does he have a disadvantage with grapple, or is that only restrained?
So with grapple,
I think it only makes your movement speed 0.
movement speed 0, condition ends, grappler's incapacitated, condition also ends in effect. Yeah, so it says nothing about
Yep.
Just can't move.
The highest of them was a 17 to hit you.
That misses.
So it just kind of like starts to like try and claw and scratch at your fist, but it cannot find purchase. Aramis,
Okay.
you are satisfied, sir. What is it time to do now?
It's time to finish this fight. I'm going to turn around and go this way
Finish this fight.
Okay.
and start attacking that guy.
That's number 3.
Yes. Wait. I can't see the number very good. I think
One
that's
on the
number
left
3.
is number 3, I believe.
This is 3. Yeah.
Okay,
Oops, sorry.
cool.
Whoa.
Torrey, don't break more figures.
I know.
Remember what happened last Saturday?
I do remember.
22
22 will hit.
or
Oh yeah. A hex weapon.
9 damage.
9 damage, okay.
And second attack is a 30
30 will hit.
for 13 damage.
13.
And then I will use my last defensive flourish and give myself a bonus here. So that is 3 to my AC. So I'm on 22.
Perfect. Anything else?
That's it.
Fred, would you roll me another saving throw to try and break free from the stun?
Would love to. 18.
Con?
Yeah.
That's not a success.
Wait. 22.
That is a success. You are freed from the stun,
Free.
thankfully.
Yes.
Free to see the giant looming over you, ready to deliver crushing blows.
Next time.
I don't know. He's kind of
don't
like
wear a kilt.
he's kind of chained up.
I don't know. It is like
No, it was good enough. The crewman up top is going to try and does not recharge its blade, so it is going to just huck down its spear. Down at, we'll just say.
So here's the hole, by the way.
Yeah.
In case you're interested.
We'll say Aramis. How about that?
Okay.
And that is a 13 to hit.
No miss.
Okay, it's going to pull out another spear. For another 13.
Miss again.
And then the final... Oh no, it says only melee attack, so it only was the one. Okay.
How many spears
Yep.
does this thing have?
It will find another spear on the ground and grab it, but it was only one spear that it threw at you.
All right.
Victor.
Okay. I'm going to. I think I was stunned, knocked back by that. Was
You
that
were not
prone?
You're prone, yeah.
Okay, so I'd use half my movement. I'd stand up.
Okay.
These both.
This guy is prone and stunned, by the way.
Okay, so I'll move forward 5, 10,
Okay.
and then I will.
Back to back with your new buddy.
Yeah,
Oh, buddy.
I'm gonna throw a dagger.
Fred is here.
I'm gonna throw a
Aramis is
cinder
here.
heart.
Yeah, Aramis's new buddy. Ezra's old buddy.
Yeah.
That's his old buddy.
I mean, they're not, it's
Fred
not
is
that
new buddy.
New buddy. Yep.
New buddy.
Very new buddy.
New squared.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw cinder hearth at this guy.
So throwing it will be a disadvantage. You can stab it down though. If you're
He's
within 5
ranged
feet.
against.
I'm 5 feet away
prone.
from him.
Are you 5 feet?
He's prone.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
prone.
Oh, I thought he was just stunned. Okay, yeah. Then I'll step up and stab him. Then.
Okay.
I would move step behind. So that and it's an advantage because he's.
Yep.
So that's 17.
Stun
I'm
prone?
Pretty sure 20. That's 28 to hit.
28 will hit.
And that is with the Cinder Hearth, which is 1d4 plus 9. So that is going to be 13 damage plus 2d10 for the fire damage. That is 16.
16?
Yep.
Total?
16. So that's 16 fire. So total that's going to be 29 plus
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack. 23. So 29, 23, 40, 52.
52? Yeah, that's
52
enough.
total. And he'll.
Yep, you just kind of like bring it across the throat. It just cauterizes the wound as it goes.
Is he dead?
He is dead.
Alright. Good job.
And then bonus action.
Bonus action.
I am going to.
Oh, Syrinscape closed.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, it crashes sometimes.
Not sponsored.
Still love it though.
Yeah, I think bonus
It's also an
action.
old. It's a very old iPad.
Yep.
Happens.
Okay. So, bonus action. Anything?
Trying to get to my
You still have movement left too.
actions. Let's close this. Close this. That's
Did you
not
hit
what I wanted.
number 3 with your...
They both. I hit them both with my gauntlet, so they both have disadvantage on me.
Okay.
So bonus action, I will go ahead and I guess you just use the dash action as my bonus action, using my cunning action, so that I can get up closer to Bolt.
You can still move. You still have enough movement.
And he
Well,
used
I
half
have
of it to
half to
stand up.
Oh, do you have 40 total or 30?
I have 30 total, unless I have my boots of speed and other stuff clicked.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll just
Okay.
move up. I'll just move up, and I'm here, Bolt. You're not alone.
Good to hear.
Okay.
We'll have to talk later about that punch you gave me to the face.
I'm like grappling this. I'm like, I do apologize about this.
Struggling with like literally being infected with something
Yeah.
that you can't explain.
Yep.
Number 3 is going to go. It is going to
But by all means, let's
Aramis,
talk about your face
3 times. We've got a 20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Second attack spear here is a 15.
That'll miss.
And then the shield shove is a 25.
That hits.
With disadvantage.
That's with disadvantage, yep.
Smack
So
with
that
the
is-
shield.
Which is going to push. I need you to roll me a strength saving throw to see if you get pushed away.
I crit failed.
Okay. So you will be pushed 15 feet away is what it wants to do here.
Whoa.
You're pretty much right next to Victor again.
10,
Buddy.
Listen, if you want to touch my butt, you need to ask.
But
15 bludgeoning damage, and then you just bring both your swords up and it slams into you, and you just like scrape back,
across.
across the floor. Little flecks of broken wood scattering away.
Aramis's blood is red. Cheek to cheek.
Also, it does not make it.
what is happening right now?
Cheek to cheek. Bolt,
Lady in Red reprise.
roll me a Constitution saving throw with advantage, please.
Victor is
17.
17. You are going to be slowed as it kind of passes over into your other leg
Okay.
this turn.
Whoa, boy.
Yeah, unfortunately specifically for Bolt, this is a harder check
Is this
for reasons.
with this creeping? Is it becoming apparent what's like visibly what's happening?
Yeah, you can clearly see that basically Bolt's entire bottom half is that same black metal with jagged blue streaks.
Victor.
through it.
Victor says,
Victor, do something!
"Bolt, what is happening?"
I'm like, I don't know. Something is infecting me.
Should we amputate?
I mean, I guess I could use my seatbelt in the hover.
That's not how the seatbelt works. That is a common magic item, sir. Take your turn.
Sorry, are you using it as a peg leg? That'd be awesome.
No, it's gonna be.
It's already
It's just gonna, it's a chair with wheels.
Yeah.
Office chair. Someone's got to push me, but
You know, they
It's-
have those, right? They're called wheelchairs.
no, it's an office chair, so it won't be very good across the ground.
It's a battle chair. Let's
A
be
battle
honest.
wheelchair, yeah.
Do
That
it.
sounds awesome. You should do it.
Wheels.
All right, I'm going
Representation
to
matters.
It does.
attack Mr. Grappled.
Okay.
I don't get advantage on that, do I?
Not unless you shove him to the ground with
Yeah, actually, I want
Is
to do that.
his property?
Let's do that. Let's do a
Mr.
shove action.
Grapple?
Mr. Grapple. Sure.
Mr. Grapple.
He's an accountant.
Oh, did he?
Another
By the way, he went,
My
right?
goodness.
Yes, he did.
Did he try to save?
Grapple Bojangles.
Oh.
Because he takes 2d6
Grapple
fire, by the way.
He takes 2d6 fire. He did not try to save.
4
Does the
fire
dude-
damage.
Does it cost an action to
Watching
save out of it?
A video
Or is it
of
just at the end of the
Mr.
This is
Bojangles.
at the end of his
Really
turn.
good idea. He's doing
It's
this
a strength saving
a
throw?
sand
Yes.
tap down?
18.
Yeah, he does manage to make it get out of there. So, how much damage did he take? Sorry.
It takes 4.
4
Grapple
damage.
Bojangles.
Okay. Alrighty. So, strength contest to see if you shove him to the ground.
Grapple Bojangles. So funny doing it.
Oh, I do have advantage on this, by the way, because I'm big.
Yeah.
You know what? See, so that's 20.
20. You shove him to the ground.
Yep.
Mr. Grapples is on the ground now.
And I'm gonna punch him. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Perfect.
And that is a 28.
28 will hit.
Okay. For 18 thunder damage.
18. Okay. Your thundering fist hits and it kind of disperses over the black plate a little bit. It looks like it's not nearly as effective. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's all I can do.
Okay. Let's see here.
Victor, if I turn on you, zombie protocols. We talked about this last session, remember? Was it was both of you, or was it just Victor?
I didn't expect it.
The creature goes, the construct, and it glances around a little bit, And then it locks eyes with you, and it goes, "We will see you soon."
Ew.
And then it just kind of shatters into tiny black pieces, and that kind of zip away in lightning, and it plane ships out of here.
Oh, jeez.
What did you just say?
I said nanites.
I said Mennonites.
Mennonites, oh no.
Mennonites.
No one ever expects the Mennonites.
The Mennonite disposition.
Perfect. Aramis, it is your turn.
Okay, I will run back up to that guy and attack. What is my attack? I think that's a 17. Let's see. Nope, 22 to hit
22 will hit.
for 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
Second attack is a dirty 20 to hit
Dirty 20 will hit.
for 13 damage.
That one takes it out.
All right.
Yeah, so the first one you bring it one knee down, and then you just lop its head off with the other blade.
All right. Then I will just look at the other guy and say, "Come down here and fight like a man." And that's it.
Okay.
Or a half
Half man.
man, half giant.
Fight me face to face.
Fred, it is your turn.
Yes!
I am the boy.
There is one above you, about 10 feet, looming over the edge.
Oh, baby, I am doing my psi-powered leap.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Force jump.
You got all the tricks.
I do.
Psy Warriors.
They're so fun.
You played
Yeah.
one in one of our games. I was really jealous of it, actually. I was like, that's really cool.
Are you
useful.
impressed, boys?
The half cape flourishing as she leaps.
Using your telekinetics to make it hero
Am I?
wind.
Okay, so you can just.
So this is the hole, basically.
That you jump 10 feet,
I don't
or
know. You can jump.
I think it's double your movement speed
Yeah.
as fly speed.
Yes.
wow.
So
Okay.
for
60
one
feet.
time per day.
Dang. Yeah.
Per short rest.
So you
Oh,
can
for
go,
short rest.
if you wanted to, you could go up and behind him and land cool
Yeah,
on the
that's what we're
stairs.
Rufio him.
Rufio. No, you should. This is Sparta.
Oh yeah. This is Sparta for sure.
Surprise! And now
I'm back.
I'm back.
Wait, it does have 4 arms. This is the perfect hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there. And you force jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
that
works.
So that was my bonus action.
Okay.
Now let's.
Wait, that's a bonus action? Holy crap. That's a really good bonus action.
Yes, it is, kind sir.
Sweet.
That is 16 plus 11. So 27.
27 will hit. I like that you talking to the DM in friend voice because Fred's probably talking to the DM.
14 piercing damage,
Okay.
please. Plus, I'm using my
Call it out as you stab.
Yep.
14 damage.
Lipstick
Another one
taser.
of my die.
Yes, your telekinetic die is your
To
side.
do,
Your side die.
My
Side
side
eye.
eye.
Yep.
Side.
Give
Side
him the side die.
No, just made it so less cool. So
I'm thinking just side
I don't know. I think you
They
made
had,
it
they
more
had that
cool.
Give him
TikTok that
side
was
eye.
like, "What's your team?" And
Yeah, the Pokemon one.
yeah, the one, and for mine, the one that could kill God was Psyduck. It was like a shiny Psyduck. And it was like,
So I'm going to use my a psi die. I can never not use
Yep.
that now. To do psionic strike.
Okay.
So it just lets me add another
D8 plus int.
D8.
Okay.
So that's 5 plus. Right?
Intelligence modifier, isn't it?
Yes, it's plus your
4.
8. Yep. Which is 9.
Thanks.
Yes, that is how it works.
9 more.
Yep.
Second attack. Oh, poop.
Is that a natural 1?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Yep, so the first attack you kind of slash in, and that kind of psychic echo hits as well. And then the second one you kind of bring back and you slip a little bit on the half-broken steps and have to catch yourself.
Avert your eyes!
You saw nothing.
Look at me.
Well, actually, we're down here. We didn't see anything. So.
Anything else?
It's
you'd
going
like to do?
amazing up here. It's super cool.
Well, would you like our help anyway?
Probably. Oh, and then yes, actually something else.
Okay.
Actually, I think that's a bonus action.
So you did
To
bonus
do a
for
shove.
leap. You did your 2 attacks.
Yeah, because it's not a move for your shove, so I think that's it for you.
Wait, oh yeah.
Okay. The crewman goes next, and let's just do some
There's a
attacks
fresh new
on you.
target.
Yeah, it's got its own little target up here now. We've got an axe attack for 18 to try and hit you, Fred.
I think that's a miss.
Wait. Just real quick.
Yeah.
When you deal damage to a target with your psionic strike, which is what I did, you can force the target to make a strength saving throw.
Yes.
Did he do that?
No, because you did not say that. But do you want him to try and make
Can
it?
I?
Yeah. You're learning this character. That is 14.
So he failed. So that
Okay.
means I knock him prone or move it up to 10 feet in any direction horizontally.
You do. This is Sparta. Him. Yep.
Straightforward.
This is
Okay.
Aneria.
So yeah, he hits. He goes down the hole, slams in. He's gonna take. Roll me a d6 of damage, please.
Landed right in front of me. It's like,
Oh
dear.
One
dear.
What now?
takes 1
Oh,
damage and
I
is
guess
not
I'll
prone.
just...
Looks like
There you
meat's
go.
back on
Take
the
care of the
menu,
rest.
boys.
And then it is going to start its turn. Stand up. And yeah, I'll just make some slashes at Aramis.
Sorry.
16,
That'll miss.
20.
That'll hit.
Is this? Do you
Yeah, I
have your
don't have it up
defensive-
anymore. My turn has passed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll just do the last one, which is a 27. so-
Okay. Yeah. So 2 of them hit.
Can I see down there?
Yeah.
Can I see him?
Yeah, it's a
So then I want to use my protective shield as my reaction.
So that is a
So that's -9.
129. This is 16 slashing damage for the first hit, so -9,
So
7.
7.
And then the shield slam, because of course it's a shield slam. Will give me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, it's cough. Strength. 13.
17 damage, bludgeoning damage, and you're pushed 15 feet away, just back into the corner. Yep, perfect. Slamming into the wall this time.
Breathing heavy.
I didn't hear no bell.
Sweaty.
Oh, hang on, guys.
Mom spaghetti. Let's
Victor.
go, Eminem. All right, I will turn around every now and then, and I'm gonna rush up to him, and I'm gonna try and do a dramatic slide under him, and try and stab him in the back of the knees.
Okay, sounds good.
Natural 20.
Natural 20!
Yes.
So you're gonna end up over here.
Too bad you don't have an ally within 15 feet.
I
or
know.
within 5 feet.
Hold on, I'm trying to think of. He hasn't attacked me, so I don't have advantage.
Within how many feet?
5 feet.
Oh.
Sorry,
All right,
not 15.
so we'll roll.
15 's all of
roll
us.
up.
Yeah,
Like,
15 's everybody. No, because I
I
was
don't
I was
think
thinking
you're up.
because I apparently was a smart DM for once and pushed
Shoved
you
me out of
15
the
feet away.
Yeah. Let's see. So,
Instead of knocking you prone, which is the other option.
So that's not the one. So this is with Moonfang. That is 1 piercing. I am going to use my Piercer feat to reroll the d4.
Will it work?
No,
Worthless.
did not. Okay.
Still a 1.
Still a 1.
Wait, but can't you use the piercer feet on that one?
You should try rolling one of these
It's
one time.
never-ending.
Oh yeah. So what is the
Always.
total damage from the crits?
So that is, let's see, that's 9. So I need to roll the d4 again.
Did you want to pour an epic die into this?
So 4, yes I will.
So roll it twice.
4, that's 6. So that's 10, 12, plus 9. That's going to be 21.
21. Okay. It is still up, but you do manage to slash and kind of hobble one of its legs.
And then yeah, I'll just again turn and
Get up, Aramis. You're not done yet.
Okay.
Just because you killed your
Just
vengeance.
staring at you like I hear you, but
You finished your vengeance.
Yeah,
exactly. It's that battle.
Yeah.
the high pitched.
Yeah.
They do in movies all the
I
time.
did just hit my head against the side of a boat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shell shocked.
Honestly, I feel great.
That's it.
Boat.
Give me another saving throw with advantage, please.
25.
25 is a success. Yes. So as the two forces inside you start battling, this
Those two
black,
wolves.
the two wolves, yeah. This black metal is starting to creep up more and more and more, and you guys watch as it completely covers him, and these blue jagged lightning streaks start flowing through, and then it flashes, and it's rapidly replaced with that silver ald.
Ooh.
That kind of flows through you and kind of eats away at this infection and becomes your proper skin.
Oh.
So you are no longer humanoid.
Ooh.
You are a construct proper. You have special resistance to lightning damage and other abilities like golems do, getting healed from lightning, for example, or getting supercharged by lightning. And you're not really affected by things that normal humanoids are affected by anymore.
Okay.
I'll send you the details specifically later. But your ald shield is gone.
Okay.
So you'll have to find a new shield for it.
No
but it has
more
been-
intercepting.
no more intercepting at this point.
Yeah.
Might be able to find something similar if you look hard enough, or later down the line.
Okay.
But you are able to completely combat this this infection that was threatening to spread all over you.
Yeah. When it happens, I turn around and there's kind of like this crackle of energy coming out, basically out my eyes, and I thrust my hand down, and the chain extends.
Okay.
And I go, I haven't done this in a while, and I'm going to whip out at the guy.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to use a cantrip that I replaced this morning, Lightning Lure.
Specifically in anticipation for something like this.
Something
perhaps?
similar,
Yep.
yeah. But I also wanted to go more towards the
Yeah.
lightning stuff. So
Little mad science. Okay.
yeah, so
And this is
strength
forced
16.
movement,
Strength
If it
of
does.
16.
This is considered force movement if it does.
Yeah, it pulls him in straight.
It does
straight line.
not make it save.
Cool. So it takes
Go off.
3d8 lightning damage.
Okay.
So that's 8, 11 lightning damage, and then it's
11.
pulled 10 feet towards me.
Okay. Yep. Pulled right up against you, basically. Slams into you.
Yep.
Hello there.
Shall we dance?
And then it's Aramis's turn.
Okay.
Tango music begins.
I'll run up behind and try and stab him in the back. That's a dirty 20 to hit
Okay, that'll hit.
for math is hard. 9 damage.
9 damage.
It's hard when it's 1
okay.
a.m.
Yeah, that is a crit.
Yes!
So I will do. I think I have a spell slot for this. Let me check. Yep, I do. Okay, so. No, I'm doubling that. Yeah.
So
Am I doubling
Roll
smite? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'll pour one in for good measure. So that was a 4. So 4. I can put that one twice.
While he's calculating that, by the way, Ald is notoriously malleable. So if you have any other changes that you wish to make colorization wise or anything, feel free to include that.
27 this time.
27 total damage
Yes.
is enough to destroy it. You ram your swords right through the rib cage up into the heart, pull him out, and the half giant collapses.
All right.
And it's again, all of these have had kind of that blue spark in their eyes, and it just goes dead. And you can even see hunks of flesh turned to metal on them as well. And yeah, a quiet kind of settles over the battlefield.
Wow.
Well, that was quite interesting.
Bolt, did you punch me?
Did you kill all of them down there?
Not technically, no.
Why did you punch me?
I
Hurt my feelings.
punched the ground. It was kind of a desperation move. I apologize.
Apology accepted.
Drink one of those potions I always tell you to get.
Oh, I left it back at the tavern.
Did you also pee before we left?
No.
I peed during the battle, though.
Too late.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Kiss the lucky egg.
That was almost more than we could handle. But
Bolt,
we did it. Good job.
I don't know what that was, Bolt. You seemed to be changed in some way.
Yeah, whatever infection I was hit with, my the alt still went in and got rid of it. And now I guess this is yet another new look. Although I didn't do this one this time. And I'm actually going to say that there is a slightly kind of a really light, almost like a neon blue look to Bolt's, basically essentially their skin, and maybe up through their armor and stuff as well.
Cool.
Does his hand still burn?
No, actually, I still have the dragon mark, but it's now covered in fresh,
Repario.
all basic.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically all.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
And I do kind of like flex my hands, and there's like a little bit of like sparks, kind of like, you know. I feel quite strange, actually.
Was that someone you know? Don't take offense at this. But
What? Just because
you looked a lot alike. Were you family?
Actually, yeah. Can I roll like a history check
Go ahead.
or investigation or something that would see if I maybe recognize
Yeah,
them?
give me a history check.
Aramis, you have all your teeth still?
27. After seeing it fight, what do I?
Good.
Still hanging in.
recognize.
So it's not like a specific one that you recognize, but it is a very similar design to the Warforged that you remember your creator making. Basically, it looked like you. Its combat style was similar to yours. It seemed to recognize you, and in fact, as the infection was going through, it felt very familiar.
I can't be 100% positive, but I believe that this is that was a creation of my maker.
Well, is he a bad person?
Not that I recall. When I think about him, I get a sense of, I guess, kinship and safety. So I don't quite remember any kind of evil deeds or conquering. Just he was a tinker, quite like myself, and built a lot of mechanical constructs.
Well, I'd be worried if he's trying to strip the will of the people. It seems like he's trying to take as many as he can.
Well, I'm gonna say I don't know for sure if this is his doing or if this is some other corrupting force.
All right.
Hard to tell without asking, of course.
While that's going on, can I search Theravix to see if he has any sort of something that's gonna, I don't know, identify him to certain groups?
Where
or
was
whatever?
the bug? Was it downstairs or upstairs?
It's still downstairs.
The
Jade.
The-
the jade spider
spider.
is still downstairs. It's down. Yep.
Can I go downstairs and find it?
Yeah,
Fred?
you can come on. Like as they're talking, you can
Fred, you're...
skip
I have
downstairs.
to say, Fred, I'm impressed. I thought you might die. You didn't.
Really?
Yes.
You did very well.
What a shame. Oh, thank you.
That's only a 10.
Only a
by the
10?
way. Yeah.
You don't find anything like that marks him.
Okay.
No witch's teeth on
You
this
have
one?
no witch's teeth on this one. You do grab both of his scythe blades. They're very fine quality. They're masterwork quality.
Ooh. Okay.
And then you do find a potion of superior healing on him as well.
Nice.
Speaking of, I'm going to chug.
Just
Actually, well,
console-
no, are we going to take... We'll take a... Let's rest a bit and catch our breath. Short rest.
That's fair.
Rest time. You guys can take a short rest.
Yeah, you can use your...
Victor will just kind of look out the windows and see if there's any.
There are guards all around, like kind of. They've been hearing the fight, and you can see Quarian, the half elf head of the guard, kind of like tapping his foot, like he's waiting
Victor,
for orders.
is this would there be a gangplank on the top, or is this an actual like?
So in this case, there's no doorway down here, so you'd have to get back up top.
Okay.
So Fred, you wanted to
I want to find that spider.
easy enough. You grab the figurine, you hold it up. It looks like as you pull it up, you feel the magic emanating from it. It's not nearly as powerful as the magic was when Theravix was tapping into it. But this is going to be a jade figurine that can summon you a giant spider. I think
Nice.
I'll figure out the specific details about how long and everything in just a bit here. It won't, like I said, it won't be nearly as powerful as the one that you guys fought, but it is it's there. And then you do find 3 more superior. Actually, sorry, how many do these guys have? Oh, 6 more potions of greater healing, 2 on each of the crewmen.
Bolt, I totally didn't forget mine. Look.
Deception? I'll see if I can...
16
this would be
plus-
probably insight for me. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad that you're following my advice.
Yes.
With that, I used not most, but a good majority of my healing dice and a potion to heal up.
Okay.
So you said how many? 6
Yes.
greater potions?
Yes, 6th grader. So
Why don't everyone take 1, and Aramis, you take another, and Fred, you take 1 as well.
I appreciate that.
But before we do, probably... You want to join now?
Well, I've been thinking about it, boys, and I think you could come in useful for me. So
Very
yes, I accept.
Excellent. See, they always in the end.
But I refuse to sign a contract against those.
It's just standard.
Standard
fare.
protocol.
Like, what are we supposed to do with your remains if you're dead? The contract has it all.
No one will care when I die. So
I
it's
will
quite all right.
care.
Okay.
Well, then do it with my remains what you will.
All
What do we
right.
do if you shelve the treasure? If you're gone.
You can just take it.
All right. This
Verbal
contract.
commitment.
Victor's like eye twitch, like I need this.
Verbal
I need this.
I just spit in my hand. You spit in
Yep,
yours.
he's been in hand. And you shake.
We'll,
I felt like nervous to actually touch your hand because
No. Did I spit in my hand? Wait a second. Hold on.
what happened?
wait, did I actually spit? I don't remember anymore. Let's see here.
I agree.
But now that you've agreed, let me tell you what you've agreed to.
Oh no.
I will help.
This is
you.
why we need the contract up front.
I will help you with your needs, whatever they may be. But I also need a little bit of help with one minor task.
All right.
Well,
We do
as,
pretty good helping.
as part of the
Good.
team, we usually help each other on whatever quests or missions we have.
I appreciate that.
Generally, we don't try to just out and out kill people.
Oh.
I say like to Aramis, like
About that, I have to murder my
unless they're
father.
bad, they have to be really bad.
Whoa.
Your
You,
father.
you what?
Oh, nothing.
I actually didn't literally hear you.
Uh,
What did you say?
You're saying murdering is bad, but I have to kill my father.
Killing is
You said you would
wrong.
help, so that's
Unalive. I mean-
fantastic.
I have to pray about it.
I mean-
first.
What is your? Well, I guess why?
Oh.
If you knew my father, sir,
I'm
that's what
going.
he has me call him.
I'm going to. That's not usually enough to kill someone. I mean,
You're just going to have to trust me.
Aramis, should I pray too so I don't get in trouble?
trust always comes with a little
I mean, it
truth.
couldn't hurt. Try it.
Forgive me for killing. All right, we're done.
Does your god... How do they feel about killing?
I'm just like,
Depends on the context. They don't like it unless it's for justice.
Oh,
And
then that's fantastic. That's why I'm killing my father.
justice.
Yes.
what did your father do that needs justice?
Oh, he's a terrible man and just raised me horribly. I don't know.
Your father raised you, and that's enough to want to.
Horribly.
Horribly so. Well, he's really been quite
Look,
abusive.
I'm gonna be
beat
honest.
me for many years.
That's definitely not
Blamed
good.
me for my mother's death. I mean, technically, yes, I did kill her, but it wasn't my fault.
Oh, we're gonna have a long talk
There's a
about
lot.
this.
There is a lot to unpack there. Well, we
Why don't we go back and find one of those adorable outfits for Aramis?
I think we should just drink and talk about it.
Fine.
That always works.
Should we tell the guards that it's okay and that they can come clean up?
We should probably.
I'll poke my head out of a
There's a way for
porthole.
us
Everything's fine. You can come in.
To know where those
They start
slaves
marching
were
up.
dropped off.
Yeah. Is there
It's
any
true.
any other loot on the ship that we can find?
Let's see here.
Treasure hoard, maybe. It is a big ship.
There doesn't appear to be anything else on the ship. I mean, there's some supplies. Aramis, I assume you go through the proper ritual on Theravix's body.
Yeah.
So you...
Take his toenail. What is the...
Things.
Do you put ash on his face?
I'm trying to remember. I think I wrote
And
it
you
down
say,
one time.
Cut the locket.
I have to do something.
Sophia with the snow
I think I just have to mark him with
it.
ash, is what I
She's like,
said that I
Yeah.
had to do. So yeah, I'll start a little, burn some cinders and mark him with ash across
So
his eyes.
you mark them with ash, and as you're standing up, the fire crackles and catches your attention, and it starts to form words as you watch it. It appears you are getting your next task already. And the name says Major Domo
Arigato.
Muldronus. Muldrunus. Muldronus. And the location is the Golden City, Arconis.
Oh my gosh. How do you all feel about going to Arconis?
Do I know the whereabouts of my father?
Currently, no. Ever since the fall of the Arcanum, you have not. You kind of have been kind of poking around, but you don't want to poke around too hard because you don't want to encounter him quite yet.
Sure.
How
about my brothers? Any of them?
Yeah, one or two of them.
Okay.
Yep. None of them are on Arconis,
Okay.
obviously. Most of them are still on Aneria. I think there's probably one that has been chartering a ship to another realm, but you don't know which one.
Okay.
Why Arconis?
Let's just say I got a hunch about a certain Major Domo Maldronus.
Does that sound... can I history check that? See
Sure,
if I've heard
you
of it
can-
Ever?
In a little place called Arconis.
So... That is a 19 plus my history of 1. 20. 30.
So you don't know the specific person. However,
Stories from the underground or anything?
no. However, you've heard enough lore and heard enough stories to know that name sounds draconic.
A major? Major, that's not...
Major Domo.
Control to Major Domo.
Major Domo.
It's not Major Domo. It's all one word.
He's such a major domo.
So as the party recovers and probably heads back to the inn to drink and learn the full story of Fred, as much as she's willing to tell, we will pick this up next time ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful evening tonight. Thank you, everybody. Inspiration all around. I'm feeling very generous tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I know I'm so nice. Pat myself on the back. And more importantly, please level up to level 14. Congratulations. This was the... You're like, I just got here. This was the last of this specific storyline, and we are moving on to more storylines in the future. We've got a destination to Arconis for... forgot your name. It's late. Aramis. Victor has his upcoming court date that at the end of the month. And of course, whatever the hell just happened with Bolt and a new member and her quest to kill her father, apparently, we will go ahead and find out more about that next time. Ooh. But in the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join our Discord, ring that bell, join us on Twitch on Fridays, comment your character and their death, I think is what we decided in the Wayward Watch.
I'm going to say right now, the most creative ones, I'm going to write down and put it into lore. If you've got a character, tell me what they were and how they died. And
in the Wayward Watch.
In the Wayward Watch recruits.
Are any current characters in the campaign? You can't just like, oh, so-and-so died.
Yeah. It has to be your original character.
That's your original character.
And then check out our merch store if you want to buy some swim trunks or something.
Beanies, hats, stickers, mugs,
Preston will be
t-shirts.
trying on the women's.
Yep. Reporting back.
Discord
Which
only.
just looks like men's shorts, but
He'll let you know how
different.
comfortable they are.
And, of course, have a wonderful time. Day, evening, night. Goodbye.
Bye.
Whew. Alrighty.
That was friggin' wild.
That was, yep.
You know, I wasn't expecting because we talked about that change, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't expecting it so quick.
It was honestly the perfect time to introduce it, though. When I came up with the concept, and I felt kind of bad being like, okay, well, it technically cribs off of a little bit of Aramis's lore, having the creature, that attacked them, but it was just too perfect an opportunity to pass up. Yeah. But I think we're getting into a good Aramis section of the story here. So.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's gonna be scary over there.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Torrey. I love your new character.
Oh,
Yes.
Thanks, you guys.
She's
A lot of fun.
pretty awesome.
Glad to have you back. Agreed.
I'm glad to be back.
Oh.